myself. Alright, there we go. I can hear now.
Alright, good. Do you want to pull up the stream just to...
I gotta move my food then. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Let me eat this pork dumpling.
Let's go. We got time.
I just got home from work, okay?
That's fine. You're allowed.
You're on YouTube now, right?
Yeah. The Twitch streams are just for PlayStation because I don't want to change what account I have selected for my PlayStation account.
That's fair. Okay, I've got it pulled up. I have
Alright.
the chat.
Do we have audio? Can you be heard at a decent volume?
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah. There's no rush.
You might hear echoing. I can hear myself.
That's good. Alright.
And I can hear you, so it's all good.
That's good.
And
then here we go.
So it's all good.
All good.
Where everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Yeah, that guy. I know him. I don't know which direction we came from and which way we should go.
That's where we came from.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go this way. Welcome back to the stream.
It's been a while.
Yep.
Huh? Did we pay?
No.
We paid.
What's the point of going
What?
to the ticket gate? Total. Huh? Did we pay?
What's happening here?
Find the stairs and go down the stairs.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
We're here. In the Dead Space train area. It looks so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already knew that.
Where are the necromorphs?
I know.
They're gonna pop out the vents.
Stuff like this makes me kind of down, Zara. Jeez, are you really going to get depressed over every little thing? Yeah, you're right. We should just walk along the railway. Then we'll be safe, right? Like I said earlier, we can't know that for sure.
You still have the thing on your wrist that's gonna explode.
Believing a lie so strongly just makes the truth that much more painful. Pop idols aren't virgins. Lottery numbers are fixed. This world is much easier to deal with if you look at it rationally.
That's fair.
Aren't virgins.
I think you might have gone a bit off topic there.
Yeah. She tends to do that.
For now, there's no other option than to try, right? You're right. Something wrong, Toko?
You ever notice that the hair swoosh thing that all the protagonists in this series have kind of look like the Nike symbol upside down?
Yes.
Okay, just get you.
No, not really. It's nothing. It's just... Didn't I tell you? I'm afraid of the dark. Is that all? There's something else bugging you, isn't there? Listen, if you have a bad feeling about this, or you can sense some kind of danger... What, do you think I'm some kind of psychic danger detector or something?
Yes.
If we're gonna do this, let's hurry up and do it now. We'll have time to think later. For both of us. Okay.
Fair enough. Oh, those weren't in the
Yeah.
cutscene
Yeah, I don't
for
think
some
they
reason.
render.
I'm only 16. I don't want to die. I don't get it. I don't want to die. I mean, I'm just 16, you know? I didn't even confess my feelings to Taka, and I haven't seen Grandpa in like 2 years. And there's still a lot of things I want to do. There's still a lot of people I want to see before I die. No, I mean, those reasons shouldn't even matter. I don't want to die because I don't want to die. And it's obvious that everyone in my family feels the same way, but they died, they got killed. They got killed without a single pause, like it was automatic, like it was nothing. I want revenge, I want to do to them everything they did to my family. I want to kill all those darn children like it was nothing. But I can't do that, I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is hide. I'm so ashamed, I can't even avenge my family, I'm just a coward. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I survived, I should have been the first to die. Well, that's depressing.
It's kind of depressing.
Yeah. The series is kind of depressing.
Move things.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Right.
You get things.
Yeah, give me a second. It's been a bit.
You need some battery.
Yeah. Even though I barely use Toko, yes I do. Because I want Byakuya to think good of me, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure why I care, but...
I didn't know it'd be this dark.
It's not that dark at all, actually.
Hey. It's supposed to be dark.
You're right. And I guess programming in a flashlight would kind of not be great.
Ruin the atmosphere.
Well, actually, it would enhance the atmosphere, but maybe hamper the gameplay a bit.
Yeah.
Plus, this was originally on the Vita, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so visibility is probably key
Yeah,
for things like that.
It's a very small screen.
Not as small as some handhelds, but still small. Oh.
Right, so this is one of the characters' family members, or like the other. So like you know how Komaru was being held because she's related to Makoto.
Yeah.
And Yuta was being held because he's related. Well, this is Leon Kawada's cousin. So she's a demon who's real pretty and doesn't even wear much makeup. A super perverted demon who worked as the manager of a baseball team, aka her cousin's baseball team. When hunting, use a handsome Monokuma to make it feel desire for the last time before you kill it. So, there's kind of like a weird backstory with her. She managed Leon's baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why she did that was because she's in love with her cousin Leon.
Oh.
And that's part of the reasoning why he doesn't want to be a baseball player anymore.
That's fair.
He's like, no.
No. You're my cousin, that's weird. Oh.
For some reason, it's getting darker and darker. Shouldn't we start heading back now?
Oh, don't say
It's not,
that.
but...
Let's just keep going a bit farther.
Uh-oh. Good job, geniuses. Where did they come from?
That shield! The gun and grenades don't work! And we need to get out of here fast! We gotta run!
Yeah, you can't fight them. You
Oh,
just
okay.
have to run.
They're not chasing us anymore.
They are!
Yeah,
They are! They are! Why did you lie to me, game? Oh,
They're literally chasing you. You
I missed
really
the door.
need to move.
Why did the game lie to me?
Because you didn't hit the right hitbox or whatever.
Huh.
Having luck this bad? It's almost comical.
What's going on with their eyes?
What's wrong with what?
Do you not see Komaru's eyes?
My God. And her tie are clipping through her.
What is this, Sonic Adventure 1?
Yeah, I guess.
Is Toko's eyes gonna do a flip when she next takes a step?
Oh my god.
That is still one of the funniest glitches I've ever seen. Tails' entire iris just comes out of his head, does a flip, and pops back in. Mid cutscene. It's the best.
Run, funny. Ow! What? What was that? Something hit my head. It felt like something fell on me from above. From above?
It's like every time they move, their eyes... So weird.
This game was not meant to handle 3D.
This is your fault for yelling so loud.
Game engine was not meant to be handled 3D.
No. Oh! Well, she's dead.
Toko! Take a good look, the cute one is here! Huh? We gotta run, Dekomaru! Hurry, let's dash! To our horizon! Hey!
Oh. Okay. It's...
This is some reference that I don't get.
Yeah, I don't get it
Toko's
either.
about to collapse!
Anyways, you have unlimited Togo here, so
That's cool.
because you didn't use the battery or whatever.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
I have no idea where you're supposed to be going.
Oh.
I
Is
don't
there
know. You're
something
going the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
you're blocked in here.
Yep.
So you have to go.
Which way? Oh, I guess we gotta go back.
Those kids aren't gonna let us through. Whose kid is this anyway? Definitely not mine. Jump, 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 jump.
Honestly, those children should be terrified. There's literally a serial killer right here.
Problem, just put
They
one
don't
foot
care.
in front of the other. Right, left, right, left. More Monokumas. They're everywhere.
I'm more worried about the fact that, you know, the subway tunnel is going to collapse. So.
Oh yeah.
All you gotta do is press continue. What are you talking about? Run!
I guess the helmets are kind of messing with their heads, so...
Yeah. I mean, they're brainwashed, so.
If we make it out of here alive,
Oh, the game's starting to lag because there's so many Monokumas.
very much for being a good little stress reliever.
You could use your fever, you know.
I don't remember how to do that.
No!
It's fair.
I did go through the tutorial on mouse and keyboard, and now I'm using controller.
Oh,
Not
okay.
only that, it's been a while since I even saw the tutorial, so... Yeah, I don't know what the buttons are.
I'm sure you can find it in options or whatever.
I cannot. I looked last time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The only reason I was able to use Toko during the boss fight is because I just pressed random buttons.
Wait, why did your personality change? You didn't even shoot yourself with the stun gun! Huh? I didn't tell you. My personality switches when I go unconscious too. And I'll stay this way until I go unconscious again.
She
What?
sneezes.
Sneezing is the same way. My personality totally changes. It's downright refreshing.
Technically,
Also
that's
changed
not
by
how
sneezing?
that works,
That's right.
but
If I have a little pepper in my breakfast or lunch. She really did change.
Well,
I don't know what happened, but I can take a guess. That might be the case. But even if you can't escape, you can still survive. All you need to do is face them. Fight them.
Fight? Toko, what are you saying? There's no way I can fight.
Don't be so sure. Wait,
We did kill a boss.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that hard.
Now we get to see why Jotaro is literally a war criminal.
Fun.
Like, he's committed, like, atrocities, basically.
what is it? A monitor?
Is it some kind of trap again?
Huh? What's with this creepy little kid?
Am I on already? Oh, I was gonna raise the curtain after Kotoko introduced me with a joke.
Hey, is this kid with them too? Is he a part of that Warriors of Hope or whatever?
Yeah?
Yep. I'm the priest, Jachiro Kimura, aka Lil Ultimate Art. But I'll warn you now, don't say my name out loud.
You're not Voldemort, kid.
It's a curse.
Don't mess with me, brat. Take off that mask. I'm sweating just looking.
Jeez, that child is so strong.
Yeah.
He's holding that whole TV over his head like it's nothing. The other kid's just standing there.
Don't worry about that.
I press the power button, that's my whole job.
No, horrible. If I do that, your eyeballs are gonna explode.
Huh?
Even I don't want to see that. Someone's eyeballs melting off because of my face. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, do you know? Is it just an urban legend that they use bugs to make food dye? 'Cause,
Yes.
like, wasabi
Actually, no,
and
it's not.
stuff, with the taste and the color. It's
Wasabi
suspicious.
is actually a radish. But anything with red
I'm
food dye
sorry,
is
Professor Four, but you
a
are
specific
totally
type of
gross.
soul.
Huh.
Duh.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Us? I don't know. I think I'm a cheerful kid.
Sure, buddy, whatever you say.
Whatever you think, buddy.
I just don't understand what cheerful is.
That's entirely possible.
Then I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. I beg you forgive me. I'm sorry.
Enough already. You're grossing me out.
Huh? You don't forgive me? If you don't forgive me, does that
You,
mean...
Why does he seem so happy about that?
Well, I don't know if you
maybe not.
recognize the
Maybe you're just teasing
like the
me.
please forgive
Boys
me.
who tease the girls.
I do recognize that.
Yeah, it's Mikon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
It's
just a coincidence or?
It's a coincidence, yeah.
Okay, just making
They're not
sure.
related in it today, don't worry.
I mean, if you guys are little boy lovers and just wanna love me till you go crazy.
Even if we were siblings in a previous life, I'd still hate you.
What are you trying to say? I don't really get it.
Well, I can understand that. This is like a yawn after all. It just comes out of my mouth involuntarily.
Okay.
Nobody can make anything of it. I don't even understand it either. This whole thing is just killing time. Just a distraction from the horrors around you. You guys must
Thank
be
you.
pretty laid back if you're actually interested in what I'm saying, as expected of demons.
I've had enough
I
of this.
don't know what
Goodbye.
kind of demons you know of, but they're typically not laid back.
Oh, wait,
They're calling,
hold on. I
all
was
of
just
the
trying to
adults.
be nice.
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
mean,
tell you
yeah.
something.
Tell us what?
But also, most adults probably aren't laid back either. Maybe they are here.
It's regrettable, but the one with the wristband can't leave the city.
Yeah.
Can't leave.
Otherwise, she explodes.
Why?
You should know this. You saw what happens.
Well, you're a target for our game, right? The game isn't fair if there aren't any rules. Everything was already thought out. So that means there's a limit in this game.
Limit? Don't tell me. The reason that boy exploded when he tried to leave the town swimming.
Huh? That's not our fault.
Imagine
It's not like we
Togo having to
wanted
go back to
blow
fucking
up
Future
or anything.
Foundation headquarters and explain to Asahina that she watched her brother fucking explode in front of her.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awkward conversation.
The wristband is made to explode when the user goes outside the town without permission. Well, when I
I
said
wrote a fanfiction about that, actually.
I guess kinda
Oh.
is our fault.
I'd kind of like to read that, actually.
Though it wasn't Toko that explained it, but
Oh.
I'll
You
send
should've
it
said
to you
that in the
anyways.
first place. Homaro here was about to explode.
But some things are better left unknown. Adults say that all the time. It would be better for Mr. Pig if he didn't find out he was about to be bacon.
True.
It doesn't change the fact that Mr. Pig is gonna die. So isn't it better not to tell him?
Oh, don't go acting all philosophical about this. This game's rules are managed way too loosely.
You're wrong. This isn't a game. I mean, people are dying. Yuta, he died, you know? To call what happened to him a game?
There are some games that require you to risk your life.
What do you mean?
Hello? Can you not just ignore me? I don't like being ignored. Hey, which do you not like more? Being ignored or ghosts? I don't like ghosts more.
I don't understand you.
Ghosts are always cursing people.
Yeah.
And killing them all of a sudden. It makes me super mad.
You're doing the exact same thing.
Stop it already! Stop saying things that make no sense!
That's right. Just keep hating me. All you have to do is hate me. I'm
I think
from the
really
hate
loves
planet
being
where
hated.
being hated
Oh,
makes
so
you
he's a
feel
masochist.
good. And
Yeah.
it's easier to just be hated.
Oh, don't worry. I hate gross little boys like you to death.
Huh. What you just said? Doesn't it kinda sound like love? If you flip it around? I was worried, so I had to make double sure. That's why I called you guys.
This isn't much of a call.
Double sure.
He's having a Skype call with them right now.
Kind of.
If you guys see this,
Discord didn't
you're
exist
gonna
back
hate
then,
me
so-
That's true.
more. Ta-da!
Time for war crimes.
Yeah. Like what he's doing right here, where he's like so
Okay.
those are all dead bodies, by the way. So like making
What?
these dioramas of dead bodies are that's considered a war crime.
Oh.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Oh, that's that's messed up.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. It must be something horrible.
So this guy, I hunted him down at the shopping district. And this one, I hunted in the bathroom.
Okay, that's just wrong. If you're gonna kill people, at least let them finish their business. It just that just
Like-
makes more mess for you.
Like I said, this man, this little boy,
Are you
has committed the most atrocious war crimes that he would be sentenced probably to like several death sentences.
I don't know if you can give a child the death sentence.
Oh, they would if he ended up doing shit like that.
But I can't just stop. Making dioramas is like the only hobby
They
I
would
have.
probably put him in maximum security prison, but I don't think you can give a child the deth sentence.
So how about it?
Oh, you
I
could.
put a
You
bad taste
have
in your
to serve a
mouth,
life
so
sentence
now
first.
you hate me, right?
They can't kill someone under the age of 18, but they can.
Oh yeah,
serve
you're
a
right.
life sentence.
Serve a
Serve
life
a life
sentence
sentence.
until you're an adult, and then we can kill you.
Yeah, and then you would be put on death row.
Well, maybe you guys aren't affected by this because you have disgusting
Wow,
hobbies
that's-
too.
Horrible.
Please, just stop already!
Why do you want me to stop? Because you already hate me enough? Or because you don't wanna hate me? Because it's a waste of time? Because you're tired of it? Because you don't want to be? I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm just a kid, so I don't know what you really mean.
This is interesting music.
You... How crazy
It's played
can you
several
be?
times throughout the game so far.
Yeah, this time it really sets a mood.
And if I
Like a horror
whose
supervillain
fault is
mood.
it? Well, it doesn't
Like, this
really
sounds like it's
matter.
straight out of a Resident Evil game.
Not really.
Or like some sort of Capcom game with like a cheesy supervillain.
Kind of sounds like it might come from Castlevania.
Yeah, that fits too.
After all, I have so much fun now compared to before. I should thank Mr.
That
and
reminds
Mrs.
me, I should totally
Davis.
stream Bloodstained at some point. Bloodstained is awesome.
I
There's
want to
a lot of
say
games that I would
thank
love
you
to
for
play to
teaching me
just...
that I'm nothing
Just
but
as like a
ugly,
solo thing, probably, just to
nasty,
not take up
worthless
your
elf.
schedule more than I already am.
I mean, you're not, because I don't stream on Thursdays, so...
Well, yeah, but like,
I only stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, so you
Yeah.
have any other time of the week you can stream. I'm not even joking.
yeah. Well,
And
but
even
Trevor
then, like,
streams
even if
on
you
Tuesday, and
Yeah, well, like, even then, if you wanted to stream on Monday, you could totally do that. No one's stopping you.
yeah, I honestly might, just because I have nothing else going on, and like maybe if I really commit to streaming, I could make like an actual career out of it, which would be nice. I mean, I don't have a job. It's probably the closest I could get to one for a while.
You could totally do, like, day streams, like, where you play a game during the day or whatever.
Yeah,
Depending on what you're doing that day or whatever.
yeah. It just kind of depends.
Crying like a kid won't make them treat you like one.
Why is she crying with her eyes wide open? That does not look right.
They didn't use animation budget to make the whatchamacallit, the 3D model close their eyes.
If not, there's only one thing
Oh.
to do.
They could have at least chosen a camera angle like this so you can't see it.
Like I said, that's impossible!
Like, it looks way better when you can't see her face.
No,
You've already fought. Oh.
That's impossible.
And just why do you think I'm here?
What?
I'm not telling you to deal with it on your own. You better not forget. I'm with you too.
Coco.
If it's impossible to do on your own, well then I guess I have to do it with you.
Aww.
So just a little more. Just fight a little bit more.
I don't want to be the one to point this out, but
She is blushing.
no.
Oh.
I'm talking about the 3D models.
Uh-huh.
If you look at Komaru's, you can see her panties.
Oh. I was thinking you were gonna say something about her legs, like, not being bent correctly.
Well, that too. It looks really fucking weird. Like, I get what they're trying to do. She's like,
Yeah,
she's
her
on knees
legs,
or whatever.
if you look at it too much, it kind of looks like her legs are a bit longer than they should be. And also, they might be clipping into each other.
I was pointing out that, like, you can see her panties.
Yeah, honestly, I was more focused on the legs. I was more focused
There
on
are
the
several
legs.
points. There are several points in this game where undressing Komaru is a thing.
You've already relied on me.
Why?
Isn't it a bit late to risk that?
Yeah.
You're right.
Don't get me started on that.
Well,
If you have
Don't
time
get
to
me started on
apologize,
it.
might as well do it
it's
outside.
Japanese, so it has to have fan service. It's in their contract, I guess.
It's in their blood.
It's in their blood, yeah.
Coco.
I already told you, don't apologize.
No, it's not that. Thank you.
What are you being so honest for? It's just, gross. So come on, enough with that grossness and let's hurry up and get outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, go to the other end of the platform, because I think there's, like, other shit that you could probably get.
Alright.
I think.
Secrets. Maybe. Yeah!
Oh, secret! You can
What do I
detect.
shoot that with? Detect.
Purple. Yeah.
Oh!
Hey!
He's dead!
Yes.
Maybe.
We'll say he's dead.
I don't think he's dead. But he could be dead.
Alright, so now
Let's hurry
You're gonna
and
wanna-
get outside.
follow the graffiti, I think.
Alright. Up the
Get that.
stairs.
What's up? Oh. It's the Monokuma rave.
Oh boy! I've been looking forward to this!
I've sent memes.
Yes, you have. This is the reason I wanted to play this game.
There's way too many of them. Let's go back.
They're just dancing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's too many of them. It's too dangerous to go that way.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to put my garbage away and stuff. I'll be, like, literally, like, half a minute.
Alright, that's fine.
Then what should we do?
Okay.
Not like there's a lot of voice acting to do right now.
I'm not your personal GPS.
Sorry, you're just so reliable. I thought I'd ask.
Oh.
Reliable? Well, it is true that my brain is far superior to yours.
You don't have to say it like that.
Now, let's see. It might be better to head back underground for now to find another exit.
Oh. Oh. Kitty, what are you doing? You've been up there before. You can do it. Just worried you're too fat? Is that what your problem is? There you go. Oh, hey! What are you doing, Kitty? Get down! Don't do that! Get down! Hey! second. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. What are you doing, cat? Don't scratch the screen. Don't you do it. You can stay there if you behave yourself. Let's open it. Alright, come here, puppy. Get back in the chair. Alright, sorry about that. Cat was doing bad things. I had to take care of it.
What do you mean? I mean, you're afraid of the dark, aren't you? The underground is pretty dark. Shit. Oh, are you trying to be an example? To show me how to go forward, even if you're scared. I see. As expected of a true mentor.
That was pretty great. Child. Oh. Got knocked back. Oh. So it's a shotgun to deal with shield monikers. Got it. Alright then.
A new kind of bullet? This looks pretty useful. But this gun belongs to Future Foundation, right? So why are the kids giving me bullets?
I was just wondering that.
I guess there might be some kids in the group who want to support us.
Or it's Nagito. I feel like Nagito is a good answer for that too.
Support us? But who cares about that right now? Let's just look for the exit. Yeah.
Okay. Onward we go. Oh.
It's that shield guy again. Counter it with the new ammo.
There we go.
Is it Galalumin? It's Duralumin.
That's a neat reference.
This is just too much. Out of the question. This creepiness is just out of the question. Isn't it just going to get darker if we keep going? Is it really going to be okay? It's probably going to be fine. Oh, you suck at cheering people up. Can't you choose your words more wisely? Well, I'm sure you're just laughing at me in your head, thinking I'm just some scared little girl. I'm not laughing about it. I don't like dark places either. But honestly, for some reason I feel at ease. Why do you feel at ease? You enjoy taking pleasure in other people's suffering? My suffering tastes delicious and you're planning on a 4-course meal, huh? You sure have a bitchy personality. You're the type to talk trash at a wedding, aren't you? I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that I'm sure you're working hard too.
Of course. Even I'm at my limit. I'm scared of blood and the dark, and I'm just so tired, but there's no choice but to do it. I'm not some crybaby, whiny, airheaded girl.
Whiny crybaby.
What? Yeah! Yeah! What? What was that?
Sorry. I tried to scare you, but then your reaction scared me.
Huh? You really are an idiot.
I was just trying to ease the tension a little.
Why would you think that would work?
Yeah, well, now I'm more afraid of your stupidity than the dark.
Oh, sorry.
Well, anyway.
In a shopping district underground like this? What was the administration thinking?
Maybe it's subtle political satire?
Okay. I don't know what that means. Ooh. This is probably going to have voice acting. So I'm gonna wait until Kate gets back.
Where are these Monokumas coming from?
What? Oh. Alrighty. Make sure she's. Yep, she is.
Toko, I think we can get out from those stairs.
You're right. But let's head over there.
Well. Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy.
There it is. Monokuma.
Alright, got one. Can I go in this door? Yeah, I can. Okay. Is there anything in here?
I'm back.
Oh! Hey, there you are. I
made
had...
coffee.
Oh, okay. I had an interesting moment with my cat while you were gone.
Oh, what did your cat do?
Okay, so I opened the windows because it was getting a little hot in here, and my cat decided that he just wanted to go look out the window and like smell the air and stuff because he does that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit because he's kind of fat and he wasn't sure he would fit on the windowsill.
Oh, fat boy.
But he made it, and then he immediately jumped up on the window screen and was like trying to pull it down. So I had to get him off.
He
So
wanted out.
yeah, he does, because he used to be an outside cat, but that was back when we lived in a small town, and I don't trust him going outside here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not happy with that.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Now
Anyway,
it's on to
I
my
forgot
screen.
to read that. Well.
Oops. I don't even like books like this. I feel like I'm being scolded or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Vulgar.
Right off the bat, the introduction is pretty fishy. Tomorrow and future and you. I can't believe how often I used to get sucked in by books like this. You do read this kind of stuff, huh? I thought you were all about pure literature.
Nothing.
I mean, in the past, I perused some when I was, when I was the weaker woman than I am now. A weaker Toko? I can't even imagine it.
Wow, that's that's a bit of a backhanded compliment or insult.
Right? To me, you're always a strong person who never gets depressed. We're not talking about the same person here. No, I'm not really strong, not deep down. But if I look strong in your eyes, then I guess that means I've grown a little.
Nice.
Character development!
Hey.
Grown, huh? I gotta do a lot of that too.
You're right.
Good idea. You're pretty annoying the way you are right now.
Wow.
Wow. You didn't even try to sugarcoat that. But if you want to change, now's the perfect time for it. Or maybe it's that at a time like this, you have to change. I have to? Imagine being locked inside a closed space with your classmates and forced to murder them. Whether you want to or not, you change. I can't even imagine that, but our current situation is just as unbelievable, really. I guess I really do have to change. Just be sure you don't change for the worst. Oh, and Toko, that thing you mentioned earlier about killing your classmates? What?
Amazing!
That's such a cool concept. What a cool setting. You should be a writer. Do you not realize he's a best-selling author?
Nope. Wow, that was great.
I love the relationship between them. They're
Yeah.
so fun.
Anyway, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because there was something I could look at that I didn't because you weren't here to read. There it is.
Children playing with the bodies. They're different than the ones who give us items. They look the same, but something's definitely different about them.
Well,
Just like adults, some are good, some are bad. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Do you think the ones who help us know it's wrong to kill adults? But now that you mention it, didn't you tell me that before they seemed like they're under order? And didn't I tell you it's a waste of time to thinking about brats who've gone insane? If you have the energy to think about nonsense like that, use it for picking up your pace.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. I can't help but wonder about it.
Well, back we go. But they did raise an interesting point about the kids who give items during one of the cutscenes while you were gone. They talked about how they have bullets for the gun, even though it was made by the Future Foundation. I have a hunch.
I have a hunch.
I think it's Nagito giving us those bullets through the kids, because
I don't think it's ever actually answered in this game.
Door is locked.
but like it would make sense because
Don't come near me!
oh he's freaking out. But it would make sense because I think he was the one who took our truth bullets originally. At least he was there when we woke up with less bullets than we originally had. So he would have access to the ones we lost.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This seems interesting.
You can move that.
Can I?
I think you can use knockback for it.
Nope. Oh, knockback. Nope.
No, never mind.
Detect, though.
Maybe.
Nope. Where would I find a key? Like,
There's a hole
a hole?
right there. No, look at the tube. Okay, turn around.
Oh. This.
Yeah. That thing.
Like, should I shoot something into that?
I think you need a friend.
Oh.
You'll walk into a cutscene soon.
Oh, okay.
So I think, yeah, save.
This
you'll be
door is
fine.
locked.
That one's locked too. Good to know. Even though Trevor's not here, still gotta cycle the saves.
It's that arcade machine again.
Where he is, like he's still playing. Call
He's
of Duty.
still playing zombies.
No, he's offline now.
Oh.
Oh, I guess maybe he's just tired. He doesn't want to.
That's fair.
I see. It looks like we can defeat them all in one go.
So.
I guess I wait until he is over there.
Move.
He doesn't move?
He doesn't move. You
So
can use knockback on him though, and it
Oh.
will push him into.
Why can I use move?
Because you can probably move the Monokumas into. Oh no, you can't because they won't.
Maybe I can move him with move?
No. You can use knockback though.
Well, if I use knockback, I don't know how far he's gonna get
You can always
launched.
retry. It's not a big deal.
Oh! He gets launched pretty far.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
See, you did it.
I thought he'd just fall a little ways like the shield guys, but I guess not.
No.
Money.
Now you're on the other side.
Yeah. Of the wall.
Of the wall.
Oh. Well,
Nope.
it's alright.
Cutscene.
Oh. Well.
We're gonna meet a friend. I say friend with a audible question mark.
What is that?
Someone's getting ambushed. We gotta go save them!
That has very worse Sonic Heroes vibes. Like.
Someone help me!
Yeah, so you have to defeat these before they hit 0 hearts.
Maybe I can make him dance?
You could probably do that, but then you could just use knockback.
I could.
Like, that's... Yeah, see?
My... There we go. Got him. You've been found.
Excuse me. Are you alright?
Oh. It's bear.
Monokuma?
What does this mean? Monokuma's beating up another Monokuma?
That's surprising. I never figured robots would have internal discord.
My brain immediately went to them having Discord installed. Oops.
Yeah.
It talked.
Don't be scared. It's okay. I'm not a particularly suspicious bear.
But that's a particularly suspicious sentence.
Yeah.
I'm a nice bear. The kind of bear who would give my opponent the corner in Othello.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Very
Hurry up and shoot
cool.
this thing.
Yeah. Wait.
Why'd she call her Omaru?
I promise you'll understand.
Because
if we
she
just
gives
work
her
it out.
nicknames. She calls her Dekumaru when she's in Genocider, and she calls her Omaru when she's in Toko.
It's just you took one letter off her name. That's all you did.
Yeah.
Talk? Why are you even talking in the first place?
I have an AI inside me. I'm different than the other Monokumas.
AI. Artificial intelligence. It's inside you?
Most robots tend to have those, I imagine.
That's
Not
right.
all of them.
I can think and reason. I won't run amok like those other bears. I'm your ally. Look, I'm all white. See?
How long will she spin?
I'm a white bear.
Forever.
Shirokuma.
There he is, Shiro Kuma.
It's kind of cute.
Don't be fooled. It's more unnatural if it's all white. It's like a curry plate without the curry.
Okay.
Got a point there.
I think that's just a plate.
It's just a plate of rice at that
Be
point.
friends. I want to be
You're right.
friends with as many pretty ladies as possible.
Okay.
Pretty? He may look suspicious, but I can see he has a pretty good eye.
Toko gets easily fooled too, huh? That's right. I have a good eye for judging character. For example, just by looking at your face, I can guess the time and date of your first kiss.
Oh, what a horrifying function.
How does that even work?
It's horrifying.
I mean, if you can tell that about the first kiss, then you should know other firsts, right? If he uses that power, he can mercilessly expose frauds who claim to be virgins.
Okay.
Huh? Girl power is mostly
Toko.
from virginity. This is why so many girls try so hard to be seen as virgins.
This is a very
If we have this much
sexist
power,
take
we
there,
can uncover the
Toko.
misdeeds of those fraudulent careers.
Yeah.
There's no mistaking it. This power can change the world.
Okay.
I was just giving an example. And
I think
what
she's
does this have to do with our
overreacting a
current
little bit.
situation anyway?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I got a little heated there.
By the way, what are you guys doing in a place like this?
I don't like that talking animation. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It does not look right.
Fragile
Yeah.
girls wandering around a dangerous place like this is a big no-no.
What?
Right now,
Are you
we'd
going
get
to lecture
Trevor
us now?
saying something that's off with the character model or the sprite.
Yeah.
He'd figure it out.
It's not
He'd
our
find
fault.
something.
We don't know
He
where to
would.
go. I see. So you're drifters. Girls driven into a corner with nowhere to run. If that's
I
the
don't
case,
like this
leave it to
thing.
me. I can take you to a safe place.
Don't worry about that.
A
He
safe
can take us
place?
to a safe place.
That's quite suspicious. It's something a kidnapper would say.
You went through a lot up till now, so you have trouble trusting people. I understand. But the world is also full of amazing people. You don't have to be so pessimistic.
I don't know if it's that full anymore.
Sorry, but words coming out of a Monokuma's mouth aren't exactly persuasive.
Hey, where's the safe place you're talking about? Full disclosure, there's a secret base here underground where adults are living in hiding. Secret base?
Did you hear that, Toko? A secret base! With adults gathered there!
We should go there too, right?
Hey, what do you think? I mean, what should we do?
even though it was hard enough to find an exit, you want to keep going through the underground?
But it's dangerous to use those stairs. There are tons of Monokumas lurking around the exit.
Huh?
See? So wouldn't it be a smarter idea to find the secret base?
That doesn't mean this guy's telling the truth. He is a Monokuma, after all.
I just want to save you. If you come with me, you can see whether or not I'm telling the truth.
That look conveys that we should not trust him.
You hear that? What do we do? If you think we shouldn't, then I'll go with you. But logically, this is the best option, right? This is the kind of chance that, like, 100 out of 100 people would take.
Just
Not
be honest
100.
and say you wanna go.
I wouldn't go.
Fine. You want me to go? Then I'll go.
Right. Then let's do that.
The fact that he was basically smirking as he said that last thing.
Alright, I'll lead, so follow me.
Like, he's basically just spelling out that he's going to stab us in the back.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you, Shirokuma.
Alright. Escort mission time.
Over there. We gotta go over there.
Which way is over there?
Jeez, you're a
Get that
terrible
going.
navigator.
Bing bong.
More coin.
Bing bong.
I guess he wants to
Here.
go that way, but...
I think, yeah, you want to go back and do
Yeah.
your,
Oh,
oh, yeah, you can do your bomb. There's a bomb Monokuma now. You can knock out him. And now you can get into these locked doors.
yeah.
Go
Uh,
into...
Get in. Move. How do I...
Oh, try the door first,
Oh.
and then it should...
Oh, maybe I have to do that first door so he can tell me
Oh, yeah, maybe.
tutorial nonsense.
Tutorial bullshit.
Yeah. Even though I've already figured out what he's good for, I'm not allowed.
It's no good. It's locked.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Leave it to you. What are you gonna do?
Go through the warp pipe.
What? It went inside.
Through the conveniently placed
And
pipe.
it came out.
Ta-da! It's unlocked now.
Amazing. That's a pretty convenient body.
Look, in the back, the fucking...
The box is back!
The wall is back! The one that we clearly knocked down.
Yep.
Pretty strange way to put it.
Also, I'm pretty sure Togo could have gone through there too, but...
Yeah.
Oh well.
They can't have girls climbing around in pipes.
You're right, that would be ridiculous.
That would be redonkulous.
Also, I just remembered that they mentioned when we got down here that there being a shopping district in the underground was some sort of political statement. I don't know what that means.
I don't either, cause what?
Yeah, I don't. I'm assuming it's something to do with the Tokyo shopping district because there's like a shopping district underground Shibuya.
Yeah.
They?
Yeah.
You're the same as them.
But I don't know what it said. Oh,
There he is!
there he is!
No. Asahina's little brother.
Yeah, I liked him.
Medium-sized demon with super good physical ability, wears long shorts to look cool to kids. When hunting, lower its guard with its favorite food, sweet bean jelly, and once it lets its guard down, go for the legs. Use your special attack when it crouches down and hold its legs. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because
So
like,
when he goes into the fetal position.
so, well, here's the thing: is like he's really it's fan theorized that he probably would have been scouted by Hope's Peak for being like the ultimate track runner because he's so fast at running. And like I remember when he was talking about his sister or whatever, how she's always been so much better at him than everything other than running. He's always been good at running.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of fan theorized that he might have, if he hadn't survived, he would have been scouted. You got a new skill.
I did. I have to equip that, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Well, I have a lot of points for this.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, add whatever you want.
Except not a lot. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me, it's not worth it.
That's for a challenge run. That's for a challenge run in the future.
I don't know if you. Yeah, you don't have anything else, so.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So make one in the back dance. I think no, because it has to be a siren Monokuma that dances.
Yeah.
Just use. Oh hey.
What?
Trevor is here.
Hey.
Just use knockback. It's your best one.
Hello?
We can't hear him.
I thought I heard him for a second, but then he cut out.
Oh, maybe he probably reset.
Get away! Nope. Got him.
Trevor.
Oh! There is a Siren Monokuma!
There was a siren Monokuma.
What was he doing all the way over there? How do I kill you?
Use dance. It stops him. And then
Alright then.
Trevor, if you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
Unfortunately. I will save.
That's fair.
There is duck here, I will touch duck.
You will sit on duck and go take a pee-pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Anyways. Back to progression.
Hello.
Hey, there you
there
are.
you are.
Gerber.
Oh, Hangerber. I had Korean food. I had, soybean.
Why do the children do such terrible things?
We had at Abe's place we went. He made some like
Oh wait, hold on. Turn towards the thing. The gates. There's shiny. You can.
Oh, can I shiny through?
Yeah. Yeah. What did you?
At Abe's house, he made eggplant parmesan.
Ooh.
Some grilled asparagus and some like fancy beef like strips.
That sounds delicious.
It was the first time I have ever had asparagus.
I love asparagus.
Down a bit.
My mom is not a fan of it, so it's just never been in the house.
Oh, I love it. My dad is the only person who doesn't like it.
Like I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like celery a little better, but.
Yeah, well, I really like it if you wrap it in prosciutto and cheese. Really good.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, asparagus do make you have to use bathroom with that.
Yeah.
No, it just makes your pee-pee smell. It smells stinky. You have to wait until their turn. Yeah.
Okay, I always
Die.
cheeky.
What?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
You gotta be kidding me. That's stupid.
That was dumb. What the hell?
I
I've
did
had
the
that happen
puzzle!
in my playthrough.
Also, nice. The ammo.
Nice.
Amazing. You two sure are strong. Not me.
I mean,
It's all thanks to this gun.
Toko hasn't really done anything, but
He is.
Tomorrow I'm
Maru.
going to be doing a bunch of, making a bunch of juices at work.
Yeah.
oh boy,
I'm gonna try making fruit punch too.
Fruit
nice.
punch and
So I'm gonna mix cranberry juice,
Items.
orange juice, pineapple juice, lime juice, and maybe a little bit of strawberry or mango.
nice.
Nice.
And I might add a tiny amount of ginger.
Ooh,
That would be nice.
fancy. This entire land is no good anymore. No matter where I hide, the Monokumas will find me sooner or later. I made it into the underground, but it's not like this place is gonna stay safe forever. I remember the bodies, all of them stacked up like debris. I remember them at random times out of nowhere. I see their faces. Will I join them soon? If I'm gonna be killed like that, I think I would rather just commit suicide. Just end it. But I'm too scared to choose that. Scared of dying and then meeting my friends in the afterlife, the ones who wanted to live so badly. I feel like that would be betraying them. There's no way I can do that.
You talk big, but you ended up killed by Monokumas, just like the others.
That's rude.
I'm not sure.
How horrible. I guess I'll be Shirokuma.
Did you know this guy or something?
No, I have no idea who he is. But an adult killed by children, he didn't do anything wrong. Never get used to seeing it. It's the worst tragedy our society has ever seen. Since the last one, anyway.
You're a sentimental one.
If only I had more power. If only I knew where these mushrooms kept coming from.
If Dante, I need more power.
Okay.
Virgil standing up from his plastic lawn chair.
I am the dad that is approaching.
Virgil
Dad chair.
transforming from his plastic lawn chair. Virgil is the chair.
He is the chair that is approaching.
No, Urizen is connected to the chair. Virgil is not.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
There are two
Could've prevented
antagonists
this.
in Devil May Cry 5 who spend most of the game in a chair.
Your fault, Shirokuma. Come on, cheer up.
Thank you.
Strange that this guy is already so close with her.
She getting jealous?
A little bit.
Oh. Drama. Of the total island variety.
I've never actually seen that show. Despite it being a Canadian cartoon.
I watched. I used to watch it as a kid, but even as a kid, I was like, this is stupid. Which I think was I forgot about those.
God. Junk Monokumas. Use knockback. They actually, it works really well. Ever look in the mirror
Die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Thank you.
That was a close one.
I hate those things.
They are pretty,
Why do they have to have realistic eyes?
Why not?
Why don't we take a break here?
You get tired?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Of course, I don't have to take any
Batteries.
breaks.
Oh.
I was being considerate of you
That's
ladies.
true. Batteries.
They called attention to it.
Well, thanks for the thought. You two really are strong. I'm glad you aren't my enemies.
Yet.
That is
Oh,
yet to
the
be seen.
misery.
I trust you.
But I'm really not your enemy. What do I need to do to have you guys
Ozzy's
trust
too
me?
tired to go up by Mama.
Aww.
You were suspicious from the start. Awfully convenient to just run into us down
Yeah.
here.
What's wrong,
Were
baby?
you
Why are you
perhaps
pissing?
waiting for us?
It's true that
Pee-peeing?
I did
He's
coincidentally
apparently
see
pissing
you guys
everywhere
go
but the
down
litter
here,
box.
So I
Oh.
came down to wait.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
You
Not
see?
ideal.
I knew it! You were waiting for us from the start!
It's pretty suboptimal, Ozzy.
But it was just so I could save you. I swear. I was watching you for a bit.
On Ozzy.
You seemed like you were in trouble, so
Poor
I wanted
baby.
to save you.
Why not just come up to us then?
What?
He just doesn't
Saving?
know what's going on.
We're the ones who saved
Right.
you, remember?
Oh, I'm so ashamed. Why did
Do you
you
guys
wanna
have
save
anything
us?
you want to say to Ozzy? Not that he'll understand.
Hello,
Um,
Ozzy. I hope you are feeling better soon.
Meow.
He has an appointment with the vet on the 26th.
Good.
That's good.
We're gonna try and
No
get him
reason
help
in
if
particular.
possible.
I just want to save people. That's all.
God, he smells like this.
That's unfortunate.
There's no way I should be the only one keeping his fur white during hard times like this. Toko,
What does
this
that
one
mean?
is definitely.
Even if it
Not
is
getting
telling
his
the
hands
truth,
dirty.
it's still really weird. I mean, just because it has an AI, why does that make it act different than the other Monokumas?
You can ask, but even I'm not sure myself. The only thing I can say is that I have an AI with a personality, a special thought process. I don't know who put this AI in me, or for what purpose. You don't
We
even
do.
know that? But it's the same with humans, right?
Doesn't though.
They don't know where they came from and why, right?
I mean, they technically do. Well, some of them do. They know they came from their parents.
My
Knowing
friend
that
just sent
made
me
feel like
a Magic the Gathering
wanna
card,
be
or a
lost.
modded,
I have
or a
heart,
edited Magic
and
the
I'll
Gathering card,
follow it.
and it's just 10 Niv Mizzets.
That's amazing.
I don't know what that means.
Niv Mizzet is a giant fucking dragon, and this card is just 10 of him.
Oh. Okay.
Don't be so impressed by some talking bear. Get a hold of
The
yourself.
flavor text is just, holy shit. Rosary.
I can't help it. It's not
Whenever
that
anybody
special or
even
anything.
fucking thinks about
I'm just a
casting an
normal
instant
girl.
or sorcery spell, draw 10 cards.
I'm getting
Whenever you
really
draw a
tired
card,
of hearing
10
that.
Niv Mizzets deals 10 damage to any target. Like, I think I might
Now
cast
that
Op,
that's clear,
die.
it's about time we move along.
Just fucking cease.
It's not cleared up at all.
See, if we go through there, we can get into the sewer.
Huh? We're going into the sewer?
Well, yeah, sewer levels are a staple of the video games.
Yeah, the secret
That
base
doesn't
is
make it
hidden
good.
there. Oh,
That's
but the
true.
other Monokumas don't know about it.
The
so
sewer levels always end up with you fucking having to protect Shirakuma while he does bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
Good.
I've got
Escort mission, my favorite.
Where the fuck did that Soldier 76 come from?
I don't know. It's a good
I
question.
haven't played Overwatch in like I haven't played
Dark and
Overwatch like
smelly.
in almost 7 years.
I wish
Like,
the doctor
I haven't played Overwatch.
say something so
I haven't
cool.
played Overwatch, exactly.
it was good at the beginning. Like
And then
they
the
just like
Blender
didn't know what they
artist
were
showed up.
doing. Well, the Overwatch porn wouldn't be so like prominent as it was if Blizzard didn't go on like a rampage trying to eradicate all of it from the internet,
Yeah.
which led to the mentality of you can't stop us all.
Alright, I think you should get strongly.
Okay.
I feel strong about this.
Yeah.
Maybe harshly too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gonna change it to me yelling fuck.
Gracefully has to be good, right? It's expensive.
It only ups your speed though. Correctly would be better.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers.
Yeah, you have to. Sadly would be good too.
Sadly seems good.
It's up to you. You buy whatever you want, right?
Correctly.
Sold!
And then I'll put the rest into Toko, who I never use, but, you know. Maybe someday.
There are some mandatory spots.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out that you know what? No, I'm just gonna talk about it when it happens.
Okay.
Are you gonna talk about? You already missed Jotaro showing off why he deserves to.
Oh, why he's like the actual worst criminal in Danganronpa? Yeah.
Yeah. With his dialogue.
Okay, so Volt, I need to explain this to you. I explained it when Kate played this game, and I was there for the non-canon experience.
Okay.
So each time you desecrate a corpse, it is a minimum 20 years in international prison under the Geneva Conventions.
Oh.
Each pole he's ever attached, every scribble he's ever drawn,
On any
under
body.
the eyes of the Geneva Convention, Jotaro is the single worst criminal in Danganronpa, because all Junko did was start a war. And that in and of itself is not a crime.
I mean, it is a crime. But she didn't. She was the catalyst, basically.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Starting a
do shit
war isn't
afterwards.
necessarily a crime because it's frowned upon, but like, you know, it happens. Killing
Switch
civilians,
either of these
that's a
out.
crime.
You want them to look like they're like super excited about it.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to go through the Geneva Conventions and make a video about which Danganronpa character is the worst war criminal. I mean, we know it's probably Jotaro,
Yeah.
but like,
there are several.
yeah.
I mean, you have a few of the V3 characters that you could probably add to that because yeah. But that. See, I would discuss that, but then I would be discussing spoilers.
Yeah, you would.
And I don't want to do that.
Honestly, I think there's more criminals in Danganronpa 1.
There are criminals everywhere.
Danganronpa 2 is exclusively criminals.
That's true.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
But
Well,
Celestia is a pretty big criminal.
I mean, gambling is not really. I mean, it is a crime in Japan.
At her age.
It is a crime in Japan because they don't. There's specific areas where you're only allowed.
He's a
to
little
gamble.
hard hat.
You're here.
Japan.
At Celestia's age, gambling is a crime.
Yeah.
And it's also noted that she gambles exclusively at like underground, like kind of criminal underworld shit.
What should we do? Is there a way to get across?
Because that's the only place that she's
Better not
allowed
say
to.
Swim.
Yeah, so
Wow,
already
this
that's
is full of
unregulated
bacteria.
gambling and tax evasion. So
Why is the sewer water purple?
Would you rather it be, you know, shit brown?
I don't know.
Well, don't
Usually
ask too
sewer
much of
water
developers.
in
They
video
don't have
games.
enough budget for that many shades of brown.
Usually sewer water in video games is either brown or green. So it's weird to see it as purple.
You know what? Danganronpa wants to be different, okay?
I mean, you're
So-
right. They have the pink
Yes,
blood, so
yes,
you know.
Bolt. Yeah, I was about to say yes, Bolt, because the blood being pink is normal.
I don't know. I was just wondering if there was like a lore reason for it, or if it's just a style choice.
No. It's just again, it's like the blood. It's just a style choice.
Does that mean? Does that mean that
It could-
poop is purple in Danganronpa?
No, it could that one could actually be a censorship thing for Japan.
Really?
Yeah, Japan's weird about fecal matter.
Yeah,
Like,
they have,
you're not
so
allowed to
many-
show people throwing up uncensored on TV.
Yeah, that's why people do the rainbow thing.
Yep.
Okay, now you
Or
gotta
Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
just is like, yeah,
good.
fuck you.
Yeah, you have to
It's punishment time!
you have to fucking save him now.
Volt, how big a fan of escort missions are you?
You dance. Not. I'm not.
I don't think I ever
Is-
used dance in the entire playthrough. If I wasn't
Is he just
recording
gonna do that forever? No, he's
Yeah,
not.
you have to shoot them.
I didn't realize if it was like a time limit thing or. No, die. Die, though.
Maybe actually hit him instead.
I
of,
was trying.
Volk is the only person in the world who gets less accurate with mouse and keyboards.
I'm not
He's
using mouse and
He's
keyboard.
not using mouse and keyboard. He's using his.
Oh,
fucking
there's your
keyboard.
problem.
I don't want to use mouse and keyboard for this. You dance. No, wait. Dance, though. Gosh dang it.
Dance. There's nothing else I would rather do than dance.
That makes it easier to get the ones on the left. What? Are they exclusively coming from the left now?
Hold on, Shirokuma! Just a little
Oh, there we go.
I think Kate died here once during the playthrough.
Yeah, fuck this up real bad.
I think I was just silent.
I was so mad. I hate.
It was the one time in the playthrough I just shut up and let Kate concentrate.
Yeah, I think dance is pretty helpful here.
'Cause I was
Or you can
so
just be good.
mad.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I can kill them in
Yeah,
one
you
shot
dance.
if I use dance, because I can hit the weak spot if they're on the left.
You can hit it if you lead your shots too.
Thank you, Shirokuma.
Okay, I think you're expecting a bit much from me in that case. I can't do that even
You
with mouse
think-
and keyboard.
No, I'm expecting exactly as much as I should of someone who's beaten Doom Eternal in DLCs.
I don't think I've ever had to lead a shot once in Doom Eternal.
Well, then you've played Doom Eternal poorly.
I still made it through, so... And it wasn't even that difficult, except for that first chapter, which everyone finds difficult. The first chapter of the DLC, specifically, I mean.
Oh yeah, Ancient Gods Part 1 is supposed to be, oh, you think you're hot shit?
Yeah.
Your
But
balls are forfeit.
It was just difficult to the point of frustrating, which,
Something came out.
like, it's just, no. 5 warriors have assembled in the cyber city of Toa. They have a single goal: defeat the demons, the embodiment of evil, and reform the world. And for that noble goal, the demon hunting game was born. By targeting cruel and malicious demons and defeating them, they can compete to see which of them can bring the world the closest to the ideal. Will the 5 warriors triumph over the ultimate evil? Wow.
So okay,
I got propaganda.
I was talking to someone about Monster Hunter recently,
Uh-huh.
Knock them back and drop
and they were like so confused why Monster Hunter gets referenced in so many games that are like
Oh.
older than Monster Hunter World, because they were like, well, Monster Hunter wasn't even popular until World.
It was popular in Japan.
Correction, Monster Hunter is one of the most popular games ever in Japan. It took until
Aside
Monster
from
Hunter World
Pokemon.
for no, Monster Hunter is probably more popular than Pokemon in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
The
have an
Nintendo
entire
3DS
store dedicated to Pokemon in Japan.
The Nintendo 3DS was a commercial failure until Capcom moved Monster Hunter onto 3DS.
I still can't believe that it's more popular than Pokemon in Japan. That you can't convince me that's true.
Well, it is.
Pokemon is the
Well, you see,
highest
here's the thing,
grossing
Volk.
media franchise in the world.
Just because something is like highest
Popular
grossing.
worldwide doesn't mean it's
And like there
necessarily
are a
most
bunch
popular.
of Japanese only things for Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's just how the Japanese like market is, though.
Yeah.
That's everything in Japan. You don't understand.
I
Like
don't, you're right.
Like there's multiple things that are Japanese only for Danganronpa as well.
Like
But yeah,
here's
but
the
like
way I'll
there's
describe it.
there's an entire
But it's not-
store for Pokemon in Japan. There's
Yeah.
like parades and stuff. There's a bunch of other like things that I know that are like national things that
here's the
happen
thing.
for Pokemon.
Well,
Here's
here's
the
the thing. You're comparing Monster Hunter's popularity to Pokemon,
Get across here.
but Monster Hunter wasn't really a thing in America until Monster Hunter World.
That's not entirely true. It was more niche, but it was definitely a thing.
No, it was barely a thing in America until Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter in
No.
Japan was the only thing keeping the PlayStation Vita alive, and Capcom deciding that they would move Monster Hunter over to the 3DS, and it was literally a decision because, and I quote an executive, Monster Hunter players would buy a 3DS just to play Monster Hunter, and 3DS players would buy Monster Hunter because the 3DS didn't have games.
I can extend the bridge just like last time.
Monster Hunter leaving the PS Vita fucking murdered it overnight.
I mean, I can buy that it's really popular. I just can't buy that it's more popular than Pokemon. That just doesn't
In
make
Japan
sense to me.
specifically, it is.
That does not make sense to me.
See? I knew it. They came out.
You don't
The
understand.
same way, it's the same way. Think of it like this. It's the same way that like
Shirokuma.
Spider-Man is like super popular. Use knockback, yeah.
Bomb guy.
I didn't know if I could reach him from here.
So like it's like Spider-Man's really popular in America, right? But-
Yeah.
Who's more popular, Spider-Man or fucking
Iron
Batman?
Man.
Yeah, Iron Man. Exactly.
Spider-Man.
No, worldwide it's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Can I get him?
Because it is because so many countries have negative connotations of spiders.
I guess that makes sense.
Like, Spider-Man is the most valuable because, overall, because in Europe and America, people will spend so much fucking money on it.
Okay, I'm gonna extend.
But, like, it's like how JoJo, like, another good example. JoJo is moderately popular in the US. It's pretty decently popular. When part 4 of JoJo's anime ended, Tokyo shut down for 3 days.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
It shut down for 3 days. Pretty much the entirety of Tokyo basically shut down for 3 days, so that the anime studio could just sell merch.
I didn't really do much, but I guess I was pretty cool back there.
Well, aren't we humble?
I mean, like, yeah, that makes sense because JoJo is insanely popular in Japan.
Well, you don't understand how big of a deal that is. When Tokyo just shuts down, Japan's economy just doesn't do anything. The entire country, for like 3 days, just stopped doing anything.
That's pretty insane, yeah. Okay, Siren, I guess, and then or Dance, and then Knockback, but I have to wait for them to be at the end so I can knock them both off, I guess.
It is...
I don't know, like, I would need to look into this, because I still don't believe you. The Monster Hunter
is a more profitable... It's not worldwide.
Well, specifically in Japan, that doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense. Because Pokemon is a worldwide phenomenon, and it is the most popular in Japan, from what I understand. So, that just doesn't make sense.
It's more profitable in the US, I think, actually.
Really?
Yeah, just because of sheer volume of people.
Yes, that makes sense. Tell you the truth, I didn't know what to do when you were born. At the time, me and your mom were just students, and I'm sorry to admit it, but we had arguments over whether or not to have you. In the end, we decided to get married just before you were born. Maybe we regretted it a little at first, maybe we were kidding ourselves, but we worked through it, even while other people our age were playing around and studying. I didn't mind going to work for 12-hour shifts because it was to provide for you and your mom. I know Mom doesn't like to think like that because, as you know, her favorite thing to say is life's not about winning or losing. But when I'm with you, I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm defeating the old me, the me who didn't want to have you, and what his life must be like right now. So to put it simply, I'm so happy I got to meet you. When you put that helmet on and controlled those Monokumas that killed your mother, I'm sorry, but all I feel for you is hatred. But even then, I would never think about killing you, but how do I say it? What was the last few years like for you? What did that all mean to you? Did you not think anything of your own mother and father, or is this just not the real you, and this is just some bad dream? It's such a strange feeling to think that if I'm gonna die, I at least want my own daughter to do it. I don't know. That's... Huh.
Sad.
Yeah, that's very sad. Anyways...
Anyway,
moving on.
Back to the goofy sewer level.
One last thing I'll say about the popularity of things in Japan. Isn't Spider-Man popular in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought, really? Because, like, he's had a couple manga, he had that show in the 70s. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Spider-Man gets pushed really hard because he's the most marketable character. American superheroes just aren't very popular in Japan.
True.
That makes sense. Yeah. It just always seemed to me like Spider-Man was at least somewhat popular.
The whole, whatchamacallit?
I think he's pretty popular in China.
The whole My Hero Academia thing where, like, Hirokoshi was literally inspired by, like, Marvel comics. is like a fluke, because like, yes, you do have the odd fan of whatchamacallit, of Marvel or whatever, but you never have like the actual
Michelle wanna
like,
see you.
they're not that big.
Michelle wanna see you.
That makes sense.
Like Hirokoshi basically, or Horikoshi, sorry, my apologies. He kind of popularized the whole superhero thing in Japan with My Hero Academia.
Yeah, superheroes in
Huh.
Japan were mostly Kamen Rider type figures.
Yeah.
What if those kids
That
They weren't.
makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
And like Sentai stuff, even like they do Sentai stuff with Marvel heroes to sell them in Japan.
Yeah. That actually
Like,
makes a lot of
I'm
sense
gonna
because
I'm
the
gonna like talk
Spider-Man
about
show in the
something that
70s was a Sentai.
I'm gonna talk about something that's that I don't know if anyone fucking remembers this, but I sure as fuck do.
What do you
So
remember?
in the early 2000s or so,
I just gotta put some stuff in
right around the time of the first
I had to get
Transformers
home.
movie, there was this whole Marvel like comics run, and like I think an entire universe based around it,
Yeah.
where the whole gimmick was giant mechs of Marvel superheroes that had the same powers as those superheroes, piloted by those superheroes.
Oh, I remember that. They made toys for that.
Yes, that's what the whole point of it was. And like that was like from what I remember hearing is that it was actually reasonably successful in Japan.
Yeah.
Didn't save Marvel; they
Michelle
were still
friend
completely
does
fucked in the early 2000s. But
storage stuff. He
it's hard to think that like Marvel Comics was like a few days away from just ceasing to exist.
Yeah. Yeah, that is weird to think about, especially now that the MCU saved Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, literally. If Iron Man 1 didn't exist, Disney would not have bought them.
Yeah, Iron Man was like Iron Man was such a fluke because he was like a fucking nobody before that movie.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was the only character that they felt they could do a movie with that they still had the rights to.
Yeah, it was the like it wasn't that he was a character they were excited to do a movie about. It was that there wasn't much else left.
Yeah, because they sold all the rights in the 90s. To all their most popular characters, anyway. 10
Yeah,
Bricks Cinema
X-Men,
Friends.
Fantastic Four.
Airducts A, B, and C, D. Experienced gunman wants to get rid of them with his rifle. How many shots does he need? Could he hit them all with one?
An experienced gunman wants to get rid of them with his rifle. How many? One, because he shoots in the air and they all fly away.
Oh, yeah.
A written challenge? Looks like we have to solve the riddle this kid is going to give us. To what I can discern.
I mean, technically, that's the correct answer with the information we're given.
Yeah.
But I guess the answer could also be zero because you could just yell and they'll all fly away.
Yeah.
Ignore the brat and turn around.
He could also, if he, like, stands perpendicular from the fence, or, like, if he stands in the right spot, he could potentially shoot all of them with one shot.
Well, do you know how big of a fucking gun you would need to go through 10 animals?
The 10 birds?
It doesn't matter. 10 animals is still a lot for one bullet to go through.
It is.
Why do you
I think you're severely overestimating the power of the average hunting rifle.
I guess I am, yeah.
You would probably need something that's just massive overkill to go through 10 birds. Because even if it doesn't slow down, going through 10 animals is going to knock it off its course.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Like, you would need something, like, hysterically overpowered for the task at hand. Like, you'd have to like fire like a 50 cal armor piercing round at them.
Which would be hilarious. But...
Yeah.
It would be hysterically overkill, but like it'd get the job done.
Gun that shoots gun just once, all the birds would get scared and fly away. Think outside the box for that one. Good work, Brain Age 100%o. Okay.
So very very Japanese with that.
Yay! You're amazing! Heck yeah!
I think there was a I think in one of the I think in Red Dead 2 there's a challenge of like where it's like, oh, kill all 10 bird or like get all 10 birds off of the fence with one shot. And it's like some people like tried to do it with a bow and arrow. And it's like, but the correct way to do it is just fire your pistol at a single bird.
Yeah.
And they'll all
This is
fly away.
something.
Yeah.
Fight?
Oh. I didn't realize you were gonna read it. I was just gonna
Oh.
staring at it like why does it exist?
What other?
Because it's Saki and
Also, my mom just came back from whatever she was doing, and she handed me a box of random old Spider-Man merch.
nice.
She said where she got it. I don't remember what she said, but it's like an electronic toothbrush based off the first movie, a
The
a
unfortunate
talking
part of
pen,
Spider-Man merch
and a watch.
and most comic book merch these days. So I can actually pinpoint the exact moment that merchandising, that like memorabilia stopped being valuable.
There's supposed to
What
be a
would that
secret
be?
base here.
Star Wars
Knew
Episode
it.
1.
You tricked us.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
kind of over-commercialized everything.
Yeah.
Because
Amaru, don't hold
people,
back.
like, you'll
Shoot
notice
this
that, like,
traitor.
Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6 OG memorabilia is, like, fucking impossible to
The
find.
secret base is up
Mhm.
here when you climb the ladder.
And that's because
Follow me.
those were the first movies to be commercialized like that. And, like, so companies didn't think people would want to buy, like, coloring books, model kits, action figures
What
of
do
a
you think
movie.
you're doing?
Yeah.
You have
They
to climb the
thought
ladder
that was a
first.
fucking horrible idea.
Yeah.
And then
Why is that?
there's like an infamous story of like one of the first pieces of merchandise to be rolled out was going to
We might
be
both be girls, but
a,
I'd die if you saw my
like
underwear.
1/10
Well, then,
scale
even
Millennium
if I see them on
Falcon model,
accident,
right?
I'll be sure not to tell you.
Or like a 1/20th scale or something, right?
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
they
use
started
washer, that's all I
taking
remember.
pre-orders for it. And they got so many
Sweep when I'm done.
pre-orders
Can you shut my
that they
door,
had
please?
to delay the rollout of the figure by like 3 or 4 months.
Mhm.
So what a lot of people got was just like a little cardboard thing that was like essentially
Right here.
a pre-order like receipt
Yeah.
for that like model.
Okay.
And
I'm
that
ready,
was and those were being resold for thousands.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars was pretty fucking
So many
huge
books.
back then.
There were people like flipping the fuck out over getting one of those cardboard little
It's an
things
old warehouse where
as
they
like
used to
Christmas
store water
presents.
tanks. The kids don't know about it.
Just
But like, so with how episodes
yeah,
4,
but you
5,
gotta
and
like
6 like
stand
had
up next
super
to the
valuable
TV and
merchandise,
point directly
people
down the back of
speculated
the
the same thing would
PlayStation.
happen with episodes 1, 2, and 3.
No, but
Yeah.
it'll still do work.
But this time, every retailer knew exactly what was going to happen. Every supplier, every company knew exactly how many
Let's get
people
those
would want
trailers.
this merchandise.
Yeah.
So Star Wars merchandise was overprinted into oblivion.
Which is why you see it like for so
Aren't
cheap
I
in like
strong?
those
I
surplus
might
stores
not
and
look
shit.
like it, but
Yeah.
I'm built the same way as a Monokuma.
Might
And it
not
was
look
with
like it.
episode 1
You look
that, like,
exactly like a Monokuma.
memorabilia stopped being
Since you're
valuable.
here, you might as well talk to everyone. You can talk
Because
to me after.
every movie afterwards basically did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You one-sided idiots.
To the point where it's honestly weird when you don't see merch for a movie, like with the first Sonic movie. There was
Yeah.
just nothing because they changed the design so they didn't have anything ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Man, I would love to see the warehouse full of the prototypes for the first Sonic movie.
God.
Like
I
all
imagine
the...
they all got melted down and reused.
Probably, yeah. And the ones that didn't were sold with Sonic Colors Ultimate pre-orders. The baby Sonic keychains.
Yeah, I have, what's it called? I have a bit of unfortunate news.
What's that?
Okay, so there's this museum in Indiana. It's just like a museum of all things American comic books.
Uh-huh.
So they had, like, super legendary stuff on display. Like one of the original clay models of Sandman from one of the set pieces in Spider-Man 3.
Wow.
Oh, I would love to see that.
And it was like 1.5 feet tall and stuff. They have the original prop of the proof that Tony Stark has a heart arc reactor.
That's so cool. Why is this bad news? I'm scared now.
It got robbed.
No!
Someone broke in and stole a bunch of their shit. And I'm gonna make this worse for you, Volt.
Did
They had
shut
an
it
Action
down
Comics
afterwards?
#1.
Uh,
They had an Amazing Fantasy #27.
Wow.
They had
27? What?
Amazing Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Detective
the
Comics
one.
27. They had Detective Comics 27. They had the Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Speedy is a heroin addict comic. They had Racist Superman, the comic.
I forgot that was a team up with
yeah.
Green Lantern. Why was that a team up with Green Lantern?
Why did they have racist Superman?
Because it's a historically notable comic.
God damn.
They had issue 1 of the X-Men.
I don't like how she described herself like that.
Well, if Shirokuma brought you guys,
Upstairs.
we don't have to worry.
Like, they had, like, essentially a
Were you also brought here
practically
for Shirokuma?
complete
Yeah, all the people
collection
here were.
of
We were all saved by
every,
Shirokuma.
like everything you could think of. First appearance of Thanos, they had it. First appearance of, like, any superhero you could think of, they had it.
And it was all stolen.
No, just, like, the big ticket items, like Amazing Fantasy and Action Comics and Detective Comics. And
Yeah,
I think
that makes
some
sense.
of the props.
That
But,
sucks.
yeah, it was called the Hall of Heroes, and it was modeled after the, this is gonna fuck with you. It was built to be a, like, 1/8 scale version of the Hall of Justice.
Aw, that's cool. Aw, man.
Yeah.
No.
That place was awesome. Upstairs, they had the X-Men.
Did it get
like,
closed
arcade
down
game.
after that?
I imagine so.
Oh.
At least for a short period of time. I'll have to see if it's open again.
That sucks. I would love to go there sometime. That would be so freaking cool. Also, that's super suspicious that everyone here was saved by Shirokuma. It's almost like we've been gathered into a giant trap.
Was that guy in a bad mood or something?
Okay.
He just doesn't understand. That's all. He doesn't know real
Okay.
cool. I want Master Byakuya to teach
Oh, they left Action Comics number 1 there?
I want
What?
next week's
That's
to teach me a lesson.
that's the most
That's
valuable thing
fucking-
there.
Yeah, that's worth the entire fucking building.
Wow.
But what they did steal was Captain America number 1 from 1941.
That makes sense. But not Action
Several
Comics.
early Marvel. Yeah, not Action Comics number 1.
That's weird.
Oh, one of the items stolen was issue 37 of Captain America, autographed by Alan Bellman.
I don't
One
know
of
who
the
that is,
artists.
but that
One of
oh,
the artists of that comic, I think.
that sucks.
Oh my god.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
Is their GoFundMe still going? It is!
If Shirakuma hadn't been there to save
That's
me,
great.
what would it
That's
have been?
awesome.
Oh, they remodeled. What?
Shirakuma.
Shirakuma saved our lives.
Okay, here we go.
If he weren't around, everyone here would be dead by now.
Stolen around
You saw his
50
wheelchair.
comics,
He
including
was trying to help us
all early
I
key
can't
Marvel
thank him
comics were
enough.
stolen, including Captain America number 1, Young Allies number 1, Hulk number 1 and 2, X-Men 1 and 2, Tales of Suspense 39, the first appearance of Iron Man. Ooh, fuck.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't lump him in with the other Monokumas.
this is all a big trap. This is all a giant trap.
You don't have to be so prickly.
I just said how I feel. Jeez, what kind of world is this?
I mean, I can understand their position, but like, this is such a trap. This is such a trap.
Oh, okay,
that's
just have
an original character model.
Yeah.
Okay,
you might
so
wanna go
it's not
talk to her.
built to
That's
be a replica
terrifying.
of the Hall of Justice. They just have a facade that looks like it from one side. Okay.
That's still cool though.
It's still pretty cool.
Like
They
if
also
there's
run a
any
bunch of,
building that you could take from a comic book to make your museum of superhero stuff, it's the Hall of Justice. Like
yeah, like I know people would argue, what about Avengers Tower? No, go fuck yourself, Hall of Justice all the way.
yeah, plus it was probably I don't know when it was established, but Hall of Justice has been around for longer, and like Avengers Tower wasn't really a thing until around the time of the MCU, like 2006, I think. Before that, it was Avengers Mansion, and it was just a mansion. There was nothing really special about it. It's just a mansion that had the Avengers in it. There was no like unique design to it or anything. It's yeah.
Oh, do they have? Whoa, did they add new props?
Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah,
hang on,
same
I
here.
gotta find out.
Is
I gotta
now
find out.
really the time for friendly greetings stuffed inside this dust-covered hole?
Well, there's nowhere else to go. You guys saw how terrible they are, right? To actually
Hey, yo, they got Space Ghost merch? What the
they're all
fuck?
insane. I hate them.
Who is Space
Even
Ghost?
if they're kids. If they
Exactly.
Who?
Is that like a old Golden Age superhero?
I know
Oh
he had
my
a show on
God.
Adult Swim.
You what?
Volt.
You're just sitting
What?
around waiting for
Volt.
an opportunity to
Volt.
fight back?
What?
Is that
Volt.
it?
What?
I'm gonna give you one guess what this is. And I'm just going to put it in the group chat. Hang on.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, there's the 10 Dragons card. I didn't see that before.
I'm gonna give you one guess as to what this is and where they got it. Here we go.
Alright. This is either going to be really obscure or really embarrassing for me if I don't. Oh. Oh my
That looks like what?
gosh. That is.
The original Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, like from Spider-Man 1, but like, is that a figurine? That.
It is the, I believe it is the actual suit on a mannequin.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's awesome! I love the webbing on it too. That's like around it is like a little.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Oh wait! I think wait. What the
It'd be
fuck?
reckless to attack now.
They have
Army
Amazing
of
Fantasy
Monokumas.
15 signed by Stan Lee.
Oh,
Yeah, so just as I thought. You're all talk.
that's worth a lot.
Oh, they have the
now.
Adam West Batman costume.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
What's
they
with
have
you
the
guys?
car
You're
Tony
just here to
Stark
offend
crushed
people
testing the Iron Man
Goodbye.
flight systems.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, they have Ghost Rider's bike from the Nicolas Cage movies.
That's cool.
They have one of the original props of Captain America's shield
Giving up.
from the MCU.
Like the classic shield or the original shield?
The shield from the MCU. They have one of the props.
Oh, okay. The round one. Because like there were three.
Lord.
There were three. There was the
Yeah,
original
right.
crappy one. There's the classic one, and then there's the Wakandan one.
I believe they also have one of the Sam Raimi Green Goblin helmets.
Ooh, I would love to see that. I love that helmet.
It can't be helped.
They have a lot of like really.
Do they have
wild
any
shit
of the
in MCU.
Batmobiles?
They
No,
know how powerless
Dar.
they are.
I am
The
fairly
only thing
certain
they
they
can
don't.
do is admit they can't do anything.
And that's why we're all cooped up inside this dust-covered dungeon. I mean, this place is really dusty.
This store, man,
Sneeze?
is
No, don't!
like this museum
Is the
like,
coolest thing.
it is like the most nerd overload shit you'll ever see.
Yeah.
What's the cost to
Honestly,
get in?
this is a weird, stupid little tangent, but it's just because that photo reminded me of it. But I think the Spider-Man 1 suit is probably my favorite out of the Raimi trilogy. It's just like the logo on the back looks a lot better to me. Like the one that that he has in future movies is just it's too skinny. It doesn't take up his back very well.
It's okay.
I'm very finicky
Volt.
specific about that.
That was close.
Yeah.
Well, a ticket for admission. About $8.
Oh, I want to go. I want to go. It's in Indiana, you
They've
said?
Yes.
I'm gonna save before I talk to either of them because I feel like that's gonna trigger the trap.
Trap.
There's
Captain America.
absolutely a trap. You can't convince me there's not. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
There she is!
Huh.
Oh man, dude, they've got a
No.
Superman action figure
So
so
friendly, is
fucking old. It's not even the Superman shield on the chest; it's the fucking triangle.
Aww.
Well, sorry about that.
You heard that?
I have sharp ears. I can even hear things I don't want to hear. It's a pain. If you two plan on staying here, it might be better if you cover your ears as much as possible. Because eventually, you'll get sick of it.
Sick of it?
I can't really get along with the people here.
If you're so unsatisfied with this place, why don't you just leave?
Well, that's a good point. Staying here isn't going to improve the situation any.
So,
But what I can
Cole,
accomplish
before
by
we
myself
introduce
is
this
limited.
woman,
Since that's the case,
this woman
I'm better off
is
being here.
the parent of one of the original original people from the original game. Take a guess who?
My first guess is Kyoko, but I'm not sure.
No. 'Cause
Yeah.
Kyoko's mother died before when she was born.
Right. I didn't remember that. Then don't. I'm just going off of the hair color.
I will say that that they are a survivor.
They are survivors. So
survivors were Makoto, Kyoko, Toko, Tagami, Asahina. I believe that's it. No, and Hagakure.
I don't think it would be Aoi because we already saw one of her family members.
And it's
Hagakure,
obviously not
maybe?
Makoto. Because...
Yeah, because then Komaru would recognize her.
Mm-hmm.
Hagakure, I guess?
Yes.
Oh.
This is Hagakure's mom.
Neat.
Yeah. Look, see?
That wristband.
Your wristband's the same too, right? This is my first time meeting an ally.
So I did a little bit of
Target
looking.
in those brats game too?
Yeah. How about that?
So
Of all
the
people, I can't
shield
believe
they
I
have
was
from
turned
Captain
into a
America
toy
was
for those
screen
kids.
used, I think.
Are there others like us who have wristbands on them?
They
I'm
have
not
one of the
sure
Green
about the
Lantern
precise
rings from the
number,
Ryan Reynolds
but
Green
there are
Lantern
plenty.
movie.
Oh.
And okay, not only is it actually like a real version of Adam West's Batman costume.
The others are somewhere in this town.
If I am reading this
shuddering
correctly,
in fear.
Adam West himself donated it.
Oh, that's great.
Because it says
I want to save them.
featuring Adam
Even
West's personal Batman costume.
That's
which implies to me
awesome.
that either him or someone who like acquired it from him donated it.
I don't really know too much about Adam West outside of the show, but like he seemed like the type of guy who might donate that.
I literally only knew him from SpongeBob until like I was like I'm not joking.
Wait, he was in
Apparently he was a
SpongeBob?
pretty cool dude.
Yeah, he plays Mermaid Man.
Yeah.
Really?
And Burt Ward plays Barnacle Boy.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
That was the joke.
I mean, I knew that was the joke, but I didn't think they actually got them.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did for like the original show, not like the old man versions of them. Right? Okay, that makes sense.
No, they play the old man versions of
them.
Really?
Yes.
He doesn't sound like him, from what I remember.
It's
then again, I didn't watch much.
Volt.
I didn't watch much SpongeBob.
Save.
I swore Mermaid Man was a different person. Like maybe I heard that somewhere. I don't remember.
But some of the adults here. Listen, everyone other than Shirokuma isn't allowed outside, but they can sneak out.
Oh wait,
Actually,
no, they weren't.
Sometimes I have adults bring back cigarettes from the outside.
Yeah, no, the young versions were.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I can't believe they actually listened to you.
Adam West had a lot of cameos. I think he had a cameo in Superhero Squad for some reason.
I know that he's a collectible in one of the Lego Batman.
Oh yeah, that was their version
Adam
of
West
Stan Lee.
backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard. I use a woman's special.
He's also the narrator.
It's especially effective in situations like this. Of course, you girls aren't full adults yet, so you won't be able.
He was also the mayor of He was the mayor of Quahog and Family Guy.
That's the gist of it. If you ever see someone with a wristband or clues,
Adam West was in a lot of things.
we have to save them before they get killed off.
I think he was in Brave and the Bold, like the Batman Brave and the Bold, at some point.
Yeah, I love the reason for it is that
Yeah, understood.
what's called the creator of Family Guy He was also in an episode of Johnny
Oh,
Bravo.
that's right, I
And the
almost
reason
forgot.
for it is it was written by the creator of
The
Family
name's
Guy. I don't
Hiroko
remember his name.
Hagakure. I'm once divorced and currently
Okay.
single. My age is a
What's
secret.
that? Not.
My name is Komaru
Something.
Naegi. Pleased to meet you.
But the reason why
What a surprise.
he
Doesn't seem
he
like the older
like
sister.
he wrote the
Or maybe
episode
the
with
mother.
Adam West in mind
The one
as the
lettering over
character
there.
that Johnny
What's
Bravo
on
would
it?
talk to the point that like at one point during the
It's
script
Toko
writing
Fukawa.
process, the character just became
Okay,
like an
noted.
exaggerated version of
Rococo
Adam
and
West.
Fufu.
Well, why did you use my last name?
And the reason is because there were just some things he
Who
thought it would be
cares?
hilarious if
Worrying
Adam
over
West
little
said.
details is bad for the skin.
That's pretty great.
And Adam
Jeez,
West agreed
half-assing
that it would be pretty funny.
You two are definitely related.
She's like, now see a normal person saying this, that wouldn't be that funny. Adam West saying it though.
Hand him over.
Sure.
Your balls are inert.
Okay, do I look at them or?
Just look. So about this.
Look at this.
I am not doing all three voices.
Then who's gonna do her?
No one.
No one.
I guess I will. Oh, don't
We're
tell
just gonna
me.
be stuck here until Kate
You're
decides
right.
to give up.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. A hit list made by those kids for hunting down targets. I picked it up on my way here. One of the children must have dropped it. 1 minute. 1 minute they're going around killing adults. The next they're dropping their homework. Pretty creepy, but definitely childlike.
But
It's beyond creepy. It's psychotic.
You know all about that.
It's like baking a delicious cake only to take pictures of it instead of eating it.
Like social media.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Not like I would do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking that like she did.
Setting aside the cake for now, let's take a look at the list.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, the Hall of Heroes tangent.
Well,
was
I'll
fun.
be damned. I never thought this guy would be in town.
Yes?
Do you know him?
No.
Nah, it's not like that. Look, read this. If this is true, this guy's father is a former prime minister. I bet those brats just made that up.
Jeez.
You two don't remember? There really was a prime minister named Torinosuke Ishimaru. He was a genius, but didn't do well in school. Despite that, he became the prime minister. But in the end, a scandal ruined him. He was smothered by his own talent.
I see.
That could be why he was such an uptight idiot.
Who?
Ishimaru.
Don't you talk about Taka like that.
Why? Do you actually like Ishimaru?
He had Devil Trigger going. It was fun.
You're right, he did!
He did!
But the problem is, Takaki, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't either.
Ishimaru. I heard about him a little too. There was a big stir about him being a cop. After his dad got caught, folks wanted him fired. And now to top it off, he gets caught up in this hunt. How unlucky can one guy be? I hope he's safe at least. I feel for him, even if he's 5'0", but that's neither here nor there.
Oh.
Leave it to me.
For a second I wasn't sure what 5-0 meant, yeah.
Toa Science Memorial, huh? Alright, I'll send rescue guys right away.
Correct.
We'll leave it to you. I'm sure he's afraid of being I'm sure he's afraid being all by himself.
It's gonna be alright.
Leave it to me. I'd give him the shirt off my back if he wanted. And with my charm.
No, you stinky. You smell like cigarette.
Yeah, let's just give all
Well,
of them.
You know what? Her son smells like marijuanas.
Her son smells like the Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
You're right. You do.
Like zoinks, Makoto!
Ooh, damn. This girl's a super hottie. I admire girls like her. She looks like a manga heroine.
She
Girls
looks like
with
she does
faces
heroin.
like that are cheating. They're just piling on makeup. 100 out of 100 of them do that. And it's been that way for 100 years.
She's seen Junko. She's very jealous.
She knows. In the file, it says she doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
Don't mess with me.
The kids are probably just lying. They can't tell anyway. Why do you care if she wears makeup? She's cute. Isn't that enough? I hate girls who look like her.
They look like a secret bitch.
As an ugly girl, it frustrates me when I see girls covering up with makeup. If you're ugly, be proud of it, damn it. That's the ugly girl way. Be proud.
It's gonna be alright.
You're not ugly, Toko. You just stinky.
Oh, come on, Toko. You can't let that bother you. There's more to a woman than her face.
What's going on?
That's not encouraging at all. I bet if this girl were a team manager, those guys would be really pumped up to win. Except for her cousin. He was not.
Yeah.
He was a little too preoccupied trying not to get sexually assaulted by her. Yeah.
It's the fucking dude from Mashal.
Yeah.
I have a sister complex. That makes it better?
Yeah, that was a good line.
I fucking love that show.
It's
so
pretty good.
Like it's pretty okay right up until he has to use a broom.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now it's just fucking it's just fucking
It's
with
going
you at
off
this
the
point.
rails at that point.
It's like at this point it's
It
just
has
fucking with you.
abandoned the concept of rails.
Alrighty.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, of course. You
Idiot
see how
would try
high
hard at sports just to impress some hot girl.
Maddie.
Actually, I know one. An acquaintance of yours?
Nothing.
Not really. Who cares? He's dead anyways.
Yeah.
Well, high school boys
All
are
my
like
friends
that.
are dead.
They weren't even her friends. They were just her
No.
classmates.
All my acquaintances. No.
All my classmates are fucking dead.
They can live a whole month on nothing more than porn, fried chicken, and manga.
That's a sentence.
She's like, I would know. I am the mother of one. So, does Makoto also?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't need porn.
No doubt about it. It's true of every high school boy in the
He
whole
has
damn
the
world.
almighty swagger.
That's true.
He can
He
get
is
any
just
girl.
Ethereal Riz.
He can get any girl he fucking asks for.
Even the ones he doesn't ask for.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally. He didn't ask for Junko and Mukuro, it just happened.
Yeah. Alright.
Even if Junko started out just, like, hitting on him to make Mukuro angry.
But back to the point. Looks like her hunting grounds are unknown.
Leave it to me.
Help you out. I'll convince some of the adults here to help look for her. Convince? Looks like adults aren't any different than high schoolers sometimes.
Okay, we don't really need to give her the last one, but... Because we know what happened to him.
Yeah.
But...
Still gotta do it.
Yeah.
I have a long face.
Yeah, this one's dead.
Before we picked up the list, we met Yuta. Oh, how's he doing? Why isn't he with you?
He broke the sound barrier and exploded.
He pissed on the floor and exploded.
The wristband is built to explode if you try to get outside Towa City. He didn't know that, and he tried to swim. Exploded. Died.
He's fine.
Comes back in
Unforgivable.
Infinity War. Dude, that's just unforgivable.
Yuta will return in Avengers Endgame.
Yuta will return for Avengers Secret War, I swear.
Dude?
What the?
An innocent kid losing his life to some crazy-ass kids? No matter what you think, it shouldn't be allowed.
Who the fuck wrote this plot? It's bullshit.
Hagakure?
Unforgivable.
They might be kids, but they're gonna get their just desserts. I was gonna say their asses.
They're gonna get their ass beat. Bring that ass here, boy.
Get the belt.
Get the belt.
You know that Hiroko has a frame 1 belt attack.
You bet
That shit is unreactable, unblockable.
You bet Hagakure got his ass beat multiple times as a child.
She has a frame 1 belt attack. That shit's unblockable.
Yeah.
It's just like the frame you finish doing some dumb shit, the belt's already out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, developers, patch the frame 1 belt. This shit's awful.
Oh my god.
Put her in Blaze Blue cross tag.
Please don't. It's a bad game.
It will.
I mean, it's the only fighting game I can think of that has Danganronpa characters, so it's the only one she could be in.
Doesn't have
Does-
Danganronpa
doesn't
characters.
have-
Doesn't it? Which one am I thinking
no,
of?
it has Persona characters. It
You're
doesn't have-
thinking of none of them.
No, there
Yeah.
is a fighting game where Byakuya is a fighting character, I swear.
No.
I
Why
swear
would
that's a thing.
Byakuya of
In-
people be in a fucking fighting game?
Someone sent
There's
me...
a character who looks like Byakuya in
Someone
like,
sent me,
Melted Blood.
like, a theme from the game that I think was
I would
Byakuya's
love
theme.
to
I swear. I'm not making
Well,
this up.
There's this crazy thing called mods.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but why would they make his theme for him?
Maybe
He's
they-
not in DB Cross Tag. I have the game.
He's in in one game. I
Why would
swear.
He's not.
No. Out of all of the fucking people in Danganronpa,
Yeah. Yeah.
why would Kagami be the one
I don't know.
that they choose to put in a fighting game? They wouldn't, because
Yeah.
he's a weak little noodle man.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
He's
See,
a
alright.
skinny little twig.
Volt. The character you're thinking of is Byakuya from Under Night Inverse, who is a silver-haired little twink man who summons 1,000,000 knives to fight for him.
Okay.
Probably what you were thinking of.
That is almost certainly what I was thinking of, but I swear it was. Never mind.
It could have been a mod.
It could have been a mod. I don't know.
Fucker
Anyway.
doesn't even have his last name.
Sorry, you said you were a former delinquent?
Huh?
Yeah, now I'm a Yakuza.
I think she covered that.
Yes.
Correct.
Just kidding.
Oops, my past self came through a little bit there. Just a little bit. And that was totally not a little. But more importantly, that's just terrible. An explosion, huh? Poor guy. Yuta tried to get help for all of us. If he never met us, he wouldn't have.
Huh.
It's not your fault, Coco. All boys really want to do is act cool in front of girls. Oh, sorry. It's just hard to think about. I'm fine.
It's gonna be alright.
Hey, it's fine.
Reese.
If you're gonna be down, you should go as far as you'd like. The more down you are, the easier it is to stand up a little.
I don't know how true that is.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down.
Thank you for the tub thumping.
Chabumboa.
Okay.
Play the name of the band that sings the song.
What the shock was that word?
Volt just had a fucking aneurysm listening to that sentence.
I don't know what any of this means.
Thank you for the tub thumping. Shabumboa! Volt, you should know this. It was quoted. Volt, you should know this. Tub thumping was quoted in a Spider-Man Fantastic Four crossover comic that released in like 2003 or something.
I didn't get into comics until like outside of Ultimate
my
Spider-Man.
problem, is it?
Outside of Ultimate Spider-Man, I didn't get into comics until like 2013 or yeah,
How is that my
2013.
problem?
Because I don't know, man. It's just I wouldn't know that.
It's such an obscure reference that like there's an editor's note about like explaining what tub thumping is.
It's literally
It's
a
so
song
weird.
from the 90s/early 2000s.
Anyway.
Anyways, the older, the wiser, huh? If he really is a blood relative, I wonder if that occult idiot might actually grow useful. Did you say something, Togo?
Nothing.
No, just talking to myself.
What?
Hang on.
Literally. Because I'm the one voicing
Okay, so
What?
I just got a notification from Reddit about a new post on r/well that sucks. Car broke down after trying to start it. Open the hood only to find countless shrimp.
What?
Shrimp?
He just shows a picture of each of his car and there's like 50 fucking shrimp on it. What the fuck happened here?
That's a good question.
There's shrimp in the car.
Okay, hold on.
It's
Don't
like
you guys...
living shrimp.
Living shrimp?
Guys!
Yeah?
That's the only place to keep your fucking living shrimp. God!
That's not true.
That is
Here,
very
this is
true.
like- this is
I
the
think a
real
fish
fucking
tank would
thing.
be a little better.
You mean a shrimp tank? Here.
You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
Let me see the goddamn shrimp.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Shrimp!
I'm gonna open it on my phone, actually.
Countless shrimp.
This looks like rodent damage. Nah, that's countless shrimp.
Don't be reasonable. Clearly, this car has been doing lentils.
Oh my god.
I found countless shrimp.
shrimp.
What the fuck? Oh, I love this one 11 hours ago. From deleted, removed, has Reddit gold.
Nice.
I shrimply can't believe you've done this.
Okay, well, how long have we been going for?
We've been going for 2 hours now.
Okay, do we want to go a little further, or should we stop here? Because it is...
You know what? After this cutscene, I think we can save.
And I just saved, but...
Yeah, but after the cutscene, I think we can save again.
Okay.
Because we need to meet the piece of shit that is Haji.
There's nothing to worry about, right?
Okay.
If these irritating cowards are nice people, this world must not be made up of bad people. And that stranger danger warning would no longer be needed.
Wow, such an amazing world. That's the epitome of my ideal.
I was being sarcastic.
Maybe being sarcastic.
Well then, it's about time we went back to the important stuff. This place is used as a conference room, so let's talk inside. Here, come in. Huh? He's not here. He's usually here, though.
Who's not here?
The leader of the resistance. I wanted to introduce you guys to him. Can you wait here a little while? I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Leader? He's probably some old geezer who thinks he can run the show. I won't hold my breath.
Something tells me he's not that.
What kind of
He's
leader
Matt
would a
Mercer.
local place like this
Oh.
even have? Definitely a useless old man. If he really is a superior man, he would be in a superior organization. Just like Master.
I think his options are kind of limited here, Toko.
And you shouldn't have high expectations either, Omara.
Expectations? What kind of expectations?
Okay, I can check the lockers.
Yeah, check the lockers. Do that.
I'm gonna do that. List of victims. Names of the dead are listed here. List of missing names of the... Yeah. Cool.
The victims and the missing are divided into 2 lists. They're both pretty long.
It's not even murder at this point. This is war.
Yeah. That's fair.
The kids call it revolution.
That's just semantics.
Exactly. Call it whatever name you please. In the end, there's still a mountain of bodies. But by calling it a revolution, they justify it in their minds and become even more brutal.
I don't trust this thing still.
While you're talking, you seem to
He
know these
keeps
facts pretty well.
giving the confident smirk look while talking about horrific tragedies.
Don't worry about that.
You're talking about the Warriors of Hope who lead the Monokuma kids, right? From what I know, they were apparently students of an elementary school affiliated with Hope's Peak.
Hope's Peak Academy? Why would that name come up now?
What about it? Did something happen before?
Not just something. But forget about it for now. It's a very long story. But more on the subject, I never expected the academy to also have an elementary.
Did they call it Hope's Hill?
No.
Darn, that's a missed opportunity there.
They're not technically affiliated. Attending Hope's Peak Academy still requires
Because,
being
like,
scouted.
a hill is like a smaller. Anyway.
But the elementary was still prestigious. Many Hope's Peak Academy
But
students came from there.
Yakia, his high school before he went to Hope's Peak was called Green Hill Academy.
No.
Yeah.
Academy
No.
That's actually, it's actually Canadian. Or, no.
It's Canadian. Nope, that's the end of that
Yakia is
sentence.
Canadian. Canon. Canon.
The elementary studied the talents only child prodigies could attain.
That's the end of that sentence. We don't need to elaborate any further.
You know, I was gonna make a Sonic joke, but I think that's way better than anything I could have said.
It is. It's in reference to Sonic.
Really?
Yes. The developers.
There's a lot of
yeah,
Sonic references in Danganronpa.
Yeah.
I mean, I know about the one in
V3.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
That's
exactly are they
weird.
They're just a bunch of mental brats.
They like making fun of Sonic.
I guess that just shows that having a great mind does
Knock.
not always make a great
No,
I mean, everyone makes fun of Sonic, so it's not... It's just weird to see a Japanese company, of all things, reference Sonic.
Why?
He's not
Sonic
very
is-
popular there. Until Frontiers, most Japanese people only saw him as the mascot of Sega, and that was it. Like to put it in perspective, in the US, Sonic was like a huge thing on the Genesis, but in Japan, Sega was barely a blip on the radar until the Saturn, and when Sonic Team launched Knights, people kept sending letters like, what the heck is a Sonic? It's like that. Japan had no idea for the longest time what a Sonic was.
A child's talent can easily be corrupted into something evil. Those five are the worst example. Actually, the Warriors of Hope were all in the classroom with the trouble children.
Troublemakers, huh? Just as I thought. They were all deviants from the start.
It might be more accurate to say that they own talent not even the teachers could control. And what makes it more horrifying is that they're still kids. They kill without guilt or mercy. You remember what you were like when you were children? How many cool things you did? Insane because they're too pure. Uncontrollable because they're too innocent. Children with more potential than adults. With such cruel natures. How horrifying it would be if they were truly out of control. Toa City is an example of that.
Also, Lord of the Flies, but...
You think it's fun to
I actually
threaten
really
us?
liked that book.
I've never read it, I just heard about it.
Oh.
It's not like that.
Book.
I'm just trying to tell
Lord
you
of the
to be
Flies.
careful.
It's a really good book.
It's none of your business.
I liked the part where they danced around a severed pig head for an hour.
That's actually what happens in the book.
I believe you, it's just... that's...
I also like when the pig head starts talking to them,
Yeah.
Oh.
and they all. Oh yeah.
Kate, do you
no.
remember how they killed the pig?
I don't remember off the top of my head. No.
Sharpen stick up the ass.
Oh yeah, I remember that. No.
Oh.
And then there's like a whole
Anyway.
page of everyone just chanting up its ass.
Yeah.
Everyone is dead. Everyone got killed. Sound of chanting, the screaming like dogs being choked never leaves my ears. Everyone got killed. Everyone got killed. Devils. They're devils in the bodies of children. Darn devils. Yeah. I'm gonna grind your organs, your heart, your liver, kidneys, everything into dust. I throw you all into a blender and turn you into a sloshy livestock feed. Oh boy. I am worried about reading all of this on YouTube. So I'm just gonna move through this. Yep.
The writing's really sloppy after this. I can't read it.
That's quite a poetic style they have there.
That's one way to describe it, yeah. Oh boy. Oh.
The OX notebook.
Shirokuma brought in 3 new people. I feel happy, but at the same time scared. Wonder how many adults are killed above ground. How many of them got saved? How many bodies are lying there? Oh, PlayStation. More PlayStation symbols. Thanks to the newbie screaming, sleepless nights continue. From what I can tell, in his dream, his friend gets killed by kids and he screams out. Kinda understand how he feels. I can't blame him. Newbie finally broke. Even though he's a grown adult, he ended up acting like a newborn baby. Lost against his nightmares to the kids. Looking at the scenery forces me to realize that even though I'm here, I couldn't run. Every time a newbie is brought in, my despair increases. Can't even run nor forget. Children will kill us all. Well.
This is pretty intense.
Just reading it makes me dizzy.
Oh, guess we're not seeing in the last locker.
I heard you were looking for me.
Hi, G.
I heard you went outside again without my permission.
There he is, Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
So,
that is Matt Mercer. That is the most Matt Mercer that has ever Matt Mercered.
Name's Haiji
It's
Toa.
literally just his normal
I'm
voice.
the leader of the resistance here.
Yeah.
What a surprise. He's pretty handsome. I'm Toko Fukawa. I hope we get along well.
I'm Marne.
Hot guy.
So, a girl who's filthy and a girl who's clean. Which one do you prefer?
If your last name is Toa, does that mean that you're...
Yeah, I'm from the Toa family.
Haiji's father is a chairman of Toa Group.
Then you're a son of a distinguished family? And the Toa Group, too. You must be very...
Toko, calm down.
I'm getting a little...
Calm down.
I don't mind if you help me cool.
Got it. Leave it to my special cooling device.
I didn't ask you.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
I am simultaneously curious and afraid of what the cooling device is.
Thanks to them, I lost
and where it comes out of.
We never get to see it.
Aw, darn.
By the way, do you happen to know who's leading the children?
Who knows?
Then, do you maybe know why Toa City became a target?
Sorry, I don't really know much about Toa's situation. Didn't really do anything there. And the one who would have all the answers, my dad, he's been missing since the riots.
Missing? I'm the same. I don't know where my parents are either.
Except you haven't for a lot longer.
Home, no matter what. Please, tell me how to get out of this city.
Well, if there is a way to escape, I'd love to know. All the roads that connect to the outside are blocked completely. It wouldn't matter anyway. That wristband. Those kids put it on you, right?
I know it will explode if I try to leave, but does anyone know how to take it off or something? No? I want to help, but I'm sorry. It's just not possible.
However, no need to get too
Also,
down about that.
it's 1 a.m. where I am.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that,
Sleepy.
Happy birthday, Mikon.
Hey!
She can be God now.
Estro's birthday.
This place is safe.
Yeah.
I don't even know this place exists.
Shout out to that one time I voted God in What Should Mekon Be for Halloween. And you brought it up, and then a ton of other people started voting God.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
You're telling us just to hide
Just
here?
fucking meme ruined a poll.
staying put and keeping quiet is the best move right now.
You're right. At least as long as I'm here, there's no need to
I think
worry.
that's the funniest thing I've ever, like, screwed up for you.
You know what?
Isn't
I
this a
I
resistance?
can't hate you
An
for it because it was
organization
really
created to
fucking
fight
funny.
these little right?
But if you had
Really funny.
Nurse from Silent Hill 2 and all these other costumes, and then my dumbass at like 3 a.m. God.
God.
Then why don't you just fight?
Fight? That'd be suicide.
My
We
head
have no
ass.
guns. See
So
this
funny.
Your arm. Put him on a
Didn't
crematorium?
even fight it.
Yeah, got crushed.
And that,
You could've
yeah,
just-
I could have just ignored the poll and just went with my own fucking idea, but I was like, nah.
Did
The
you
people have
actually make
spoken.
her god for Halloween?
I was gonna draw her as God for Halloween, yeah.
How?
Biblically accurate. With like the multiple eyes and the wings and shit.
No, just
But
take
I never did.
take a biblically accurate angel and replace every eye with Nikon's face.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have just gone the easier route of cranking up the contrast and putting a bright light over it. Just Nikon but glow.
Yeah.
Those brats were laughing.
It's not the only time I've fucked up a poll on Kate's
Well, I was
blog. It's the
screaming.
funniest way I've ever done it.
Well, you haven't fucked up the. Well, I guess that poll is done now. But
I don't know how
I
you
made
could.
a poll. I made a poll recently on my Claire blog on what I should use as her real life face claim, and I had 3 options. I had Elizabeth Gillis.
Well, you also didn't give me an option to write in something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because it was a Tumblr poll. It wasn't like anything else.
Yeah.
There was Daisy Ridley, and then there was Emma Stone,
Not
and
anymore.
by a fucking landslide, Emma Stone won. So
I voted for Emma Stone.
I did
Yeah.
too.
I knew you guys would.
Well, the bright side is, even my nerve endings.
What other polls have I fucked up? I messed with the pee-pee poll once.
Yeah, you did.
Fully healed.
That's why you have thick brungus.
That's why I have thick brungus, because you kept voting for fucking thick brungus.
And that's why you're sitting
And I was like, stop!
No, I think I voted for it once, and then I think I reblogged it with just thick.
That nice girl act was just for your
Yeah.
benefit. I got information now
Vote
using my
for the
womanly
thickness.
charm.
Huh? An act?
I have
course.
screwed with a few
I belong to
polls
Master
just by
Bianca
memeing.
only.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd give my heart to some mole.
I
of a
still need
man.
to buy
Proud
Axolotl P.
coward.
I think
That one was also my fault.
I
Yeah,
think
that is.
I that does remind me. I did do a poll once on Twitter about a costume for Aaron, and that caused me to make a very cursed edit. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know.
Ever let me write in an answer on a poll. Just don't.
This one was my fault. To be fair, I let it happen. I set it as an option as a joke, and everyone chose it. Let me see if I can find it. It's definitely on my phone. I don't know if it's. Where would it be? Yep, here it is. Here it is. Come on. Let me post it. There we go. This. There you go. Yep.
The fucking Sonic edit.
It's not Sonic, it's Sonic Man.
Sonic Man.
Yeah.
So the axolotl P. Okay, I don't remember if you I don't know if you remember.
Just
The
waiting.
GIF I
The
posted
right opportunity
to like
strike.
mess with the axolotl
Say
thing,
you're psychiatrist.
No, I don't remember.
but I remember I
What's
posted
the point of fighting
axolotl
back knowing that you
supremacy and this
It's all
GIF.
for nothing if you're dead.
The way you are now, you might as well.
Hey, about it. About that though, like I don't care. I will buy whatever PP wins the poll.
I control the speed at which the peepees are bought.
Weren't you going to
No,
fight
I don't
against those
control that. I
brutes?
control
What are
the
you
speed at
doing
which the
sympathizing
polls
with
get
these
out of hand.
You're right. You do.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you are just an
Oh,
average,
God.
common, ordinary
I
character
think
with
the
no
cry
special
about it GIF
talents.
is so
A
fucking
drab
funny.
girl who lacks presence and charm with no athletic or intellectual skills.
Gosh dang, Toko, you didn't need to actually destroy her.
But what's wrong with that? Someone who just
Fatality.
keeps making excuses and doesn't even try to fight back? You're worse than dead. Totally worthless.
Wow.
Why are you being so cruel?
Because she's had to
Now?
do this shit
Sure,
before.
Toko didn't mean it like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yes, I did. Just looking at you frustrates me. You remind me of myself in the past.
Back when I didn't have character.
No matter how much pain or despair.
Yeah.
This game gives her so much more character, and like
Yeah, she's great.
She easily goes from like last place in my like ranking to like at least like 7th place.
Yeah, like I remember not really liking her at all.
Yeah.
Same with Hagakure. I didn't like him very
She's
much.
barely a character in Danganronpa.
Yeah, like her only character trait is that she overreacts and she's a serial killer sometimes.
So why don't you just
But
try
like
to
here,
change
she's
yourself?
actually a character, and it makes sense because like she was a survivor and she hung out with Makoto, who probably helped her get more hope for the world, I guess.
No matter how
No.
scary the situation
No.
is, he faced it
It's all
head on
Byakuya,
and moved
baby.
forward.
Nah.
That's true. That's
becomes
probably
Cry
it.
about it GIF.
She becomes lesbian by the end of this game, trust me.
Thanks
Yeah.
to that, I'm alive today.
It's all about Komaru, baby.
They win with the power of hope and this lesbian I found.
I'm gonna defeat you with the power of hope and
And
this
this
gun I
light-
found.
This gun I found.
And the lesbian who had the gun.
The real Ultra
forward at full
Despair girls
speed
were
with
the
no hope of
lesbians we
success
found
isn't
along the
courage.
way.
It's
True.
stupidity.
Who's stupid?
Well,
I don't think they ever
you have
actually
a plan?
refer to themselves
Do you
as
know
the
of
Ultra
some way to
Despair
get out of
girls.
here?
Yeah,
Do you know
no.
how to remove a wristband?
They don't.
Yeah,
Which,
of
like,
course.
is
I'm
technically
sure
the
with
Ultra Despair
foundational
girls
knowledge
are
you can get
these
off
two.
easily.
Yeah.
Like, that is their team name, but they never
It's
refer
not
to
like we can
themselves as
contact
that, I
the
don't think.
Foundation anyway.
Nobody refers to
hold
them
on.
as that.
What did you just say about Future
It's
Foundation?
just the title.
It's just the title of the game.
Don't tell me you're just gonna leave it up to those guys.
What do you mean?
Toko is a member of Future Foundation.
Kinda.
What? What did you say?
IG Toa, I'm gonna irradiate your balls.
If that's the case, then I'm sorry, but get the fuck out of here. I refuse to cooperate with you.
You got something to hide, my guy?
Probably.
Hey!
Bye.
Bye-bye, Gay Bowser.
Why do you get angry all of a sudden?
Let's go. He told us to get out. We can't stay here.
You're right, but
Let's check that last locker, though. Oh! Good!
Oh!
Good thing I did that!
Syphilis!
Oh, you got syphilis.
Great, I always wanted it. No!
really
Herpes is the
fun.
No.
Herpes is the one that keeps coming back. It's the gift that never stops.
It's the smack that smiles back.
That's my wife!
Please, calm down.
I can't.
Oh boy, one of these days, man, I'm gonna find myself on a watch list.
This is a
Yeah.
trap. They're just trying to flush us out.
It
Why
says
follow
that,
the cheap tricks?
here it says that
Something
while
happened?
you were like kind of tired as shit in the
Might be better
like
if
at
you guys
midnight,
didn't look.
you called herpes the smack that smiles back.
No. No.
As the adults managed to make their way here, it doesn't mean
What
we're
the fuck
safe.
did you mean by that?
As long as we're helpless against the children, there will be no future for the adults here.
Well,
But there's no need for you guys to worry about that. I'm sure you're already troubled enough.
Then I won't think about it. Won't do any good anyway.
And sorry about earlier. I never thought Haiji would react like that. It seems as if he hates Future Foundation.
Who cares? I'm not interested in those who are beneath me. Anyway,
Oh,
the exit's
well,
over there, right?
Yeah.
Shirokuma's
Leaving
textures are
already?
misaligned.
You should at least stay the night.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would notice that.
Yeah, we were waiting
If I
for
had
you.
to spend a night
There's
Yeah.
also a
oh,
seam in one
I
of
would
these
rather
pillars.
leap into the arms of a Monokuma.
Aren't you being a bit too dramatic?
They're probably planning to attack us while we sleep. Or take funny pictures
Look,
of our
I don't
sleepy faces.
remember if it's as bad as the skybox seam.
Would be bad. But it's already nighttime, and underground, it's going to be even darker.
Huh? Dark already? I guess I've got no choice. If you insist. Just for one night.
I's scared of the dank.
She's very scared of
Oh,
the spooky
I guess
darts.
we don't get to save.
See,
I think
this place
there's
is a private
like a
room.
save
It's
point
usually
here.
used for the injured and sick.
Private room? No matter what you call it, this is a prison cell.
No, it's not. It just looks like one, but it's not. Well, this is the only place there is, so we got no choice. About what you mentioned before, are you really a member of Future Foundation, Toko?
I don't like that look.
So what if I am?
And if you make contact with them, they will come and save us?
Maybe not you, but
Well, yeah, but
we'll save everyone
Yeah,
else.
they're gonna hit the gritty and blow you up, Shiroku.
it's true that it will be difficult, but it's not impossible.
Have you ever seen that video? Joker kicks a man in the balls, hits the gritty, and dies.
Yeah.
I'd like you to have this.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
It's the newest wireless device Togami Group developed. It can send audio and video. It wasn't available to the public, but groups like the police and Future Foundation use it. So, if we
Whoa.
use this, we can call Future Foundation?
Really? We can?
No, it's not that easy. Because of the jamming. Jamming? Like raspberry?
No.
Oh my god.
He means
Yeah.
radio interference.
Komaru.
Oh, that reminded me of the best wordplay I've ever seen. Where there's like,
Don't care.
have you ever heard of Mary Gear Solid?
I said I don't care.
Well,
No, I have not heard of Mary.
it's a
Please enlighten me.
I just get my own joke. He just used my own joke against me.
Shot him down.
Wow. But anyway, it's a fan game. It's like a Metal Gear Solid Christmas themed fan game. It's actually really well made, but in the second one, there's a point in the game where you can't use the radar because it's being jammed, and then you find a mold that eats jam, and so Otacon's like, hey, What if we used this mold on radar jam, and it works? Somehow that just works. A mold stops radio interference. The miracle of Christmas, I guess.
Then why give it to us?
The swiftness with which I shot down his enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wasn't
bad about
expecting
that.
it. I was not expecting it.
I felt kind of bad about that.
No,
It
it's
was
fine.
slow,
It's fine. I do the same thing to Joker. I can't complain that it happened to me.
It's just like, have you heard? You want to know the best wordplay ever? No.
Yep.
I don't care.
The jamming radio waves are emitted from a huge building called Toa Hills.
Oh boy. One of these days I gotta do that to Joker.
You should be able
Yeah.
to
I think he won't react to it because I do that every time he asks any question.
No, but I'll just be a lot meaner about it. I'll crank up the sass.
Yeah.
A skyscraper called Toa Tower. It's a huge tower, a landmark of Toa City. That building is taller than Toa Hills, so you should be able to send a signal from there.
Then, if we go there, we can call Future Foundation?
If you already knew about this, why didn't you just use other adults? Why us?
It's impossible for anyone here. Monokumas are patrolling outside, after all.
But
I
you
see
have a
what's in
gun.
You can beat those Monokumas and make it to the tower.
I got a gun. No, girls.
Man said he didn't want to rely on
Girls gotta die.
The first time I saw that video, I died laughing.
I'm sure he'll understand.
I can't,
Future
baby
Foundation
beans.
comes, his people will be saved as well. Of course, I won't force you.
Something,
No,
something
Dad.
improvements.
This is a dangerous mission. I wish I could do it myself. To tell you the truth,
I'm very
jealous
tired.
of you two.
Yeah.
Wish I had
The
power to
second we
protect
get to
you.
save, we're gonna end the stream.
Hey, Toko.
I know. You want me to
Developers,
decide, right?
please.
Well, it's
No
been
more save
decided.
points.
Even
Just
if
let
a
us save
competent
whenever.
adult were to go, it'd be too
Yeah.
dangerous.
That would be nice. I mean, the Danganronpa games already let you do that, but not this one
I wanna go.
because
No,
it's
this one's
survival
special.
horror.
Yeah, this one is gun, but special.
Yeah.
I know it's dangerous, but we found a way to survive up until now. So, I want to keep trying. Keep going forward.
Here's something I think you guys
understand
will
how
find
you
funny.
feel, but maybe you
This is
should
on a
think this
4chan
over.
board. Do I really have to have gay sex, drink semen, blood, and shit to be a real magician? And then someone's response is, of course not, but it helps.
Toko, earlier you were telling me to stop hiding and fight back.
Does
Not
it?
confirm or deny.
No, it's just. Well, I guess it's better than just rotting away here. When I think of it that way.
Then, we are going?
For now, we'll check it out. We'll see about contacting Future Foundation when we're there.
Looks like you made your decision. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your courage.
I hate this sprite. Every time I think that I can trust this thing, it does this face, and I'm like, nope, never mind.
Well, make sure you get plenty of rest today so you're prepared for tomorrow.
They're almost certainly just reused Monokuma sprites, but why'd they keep that one if they want you to trust it?
Thank you. I'm finally starting
It's the same
to see
reason
some
why
hope.
you don't trust Usami until it's too late in Danganronpa 2.
Shirakuma, thank you so much.
I guess.
Oh, good for you. Tight and bouncy hug from a high school.
Danganronpa 2
Toka,
has a
stop.
fantastic opening that is predicated entirely on the assumption you played the first one.
They sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Look at these two lesbians.
Master Byakuya.
Good morning!
Of course, there's no real way to tell underground.
But still, I feel refreshed. I was able to get a really good night's sleep.
You're the only one who slept well. How can you just fall asleep so fast like that?
Okay then, now I'll tell you how to get to Toa Tower. After you climb the ladder, go the opposite way you came from. That will take you above ground. A little bit past that, there will be a river. Follow the river, and you'll find the tower. Doesn't sound like it's too far away.
The problem isn't the distance. It's the Monokumas between here and there.
Well, it's gonna be alright. I'm sure of it.
Why do you say that? You have no reason to think that whatsoever.
You're the reason, Toko. You might be worried for whatever reason, but with you around, there's no need to worry.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Just leave it to us. We'll definitely get a message off to Future Foundation.
Send the everyone.
You two be careful. Have a safe trip.
I think there's a save point, like, after this cutscene.
Please.
I'm pretty sure.
Please. Yes!
There you go.
We're free!
We're free!
We're pissing.
Okay, that's the end of this stream. Any final words?
Hamburger.
Buy Fear and Hunger on Steam. It's a better game than this one.
I like this game though.
It is a good game. It is a good game.
Okay.